I just realized. Sorry, Mimely.
What?
Do it. You pushed F for the castle.
I did.
F.
We pushed an F. Alright,
Big F.
so if you guys would like to start catching yourselves up, pretty much you guys ended the last session by...
We recording?
Oh yeah. Pretty much
Okay.
ended the last session by flying out of the exploding
Like,
cloud.
yeah, as in you're going to, or yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, I did.
What?
Yes, we are.
Okay,
We
well,
are
fucking-
recording.
Oh shit! Then just say some "What's up, YouTube"s. Then how am I supposed to know we're recording if we don't say fucking
What the fuck
"What's
is up, every
What
pony?
the fuck is up, every pony?
What's up, YouTube?
Welcome
Steve
to
out
another
here.
exciting episode of Pawns and Ponies.
It's
Better not
Hick Steve
fucking go
out
to
here.
school tomorrow. 'Cause it's Christmas. Christmas is happening. Not that I'm gonna shoot it up. But
Wait, is it the
also, it's Sunday tomorrow.
Some of you are okay. Don't go to Christmas tomorrow.
Christmas is fucking canceled. I fucking went. I went to
Shot
fucking.
Santa.
I went to the fucking mall and shot Santa.
All right,
Could you imagine the scandal? Because fucking.
let's get caught up.
That shit would be all over the news. And then kids would be crying because it's like, yeah, that's when the kids have to learn, like, no, Santa's still alive because Santa's not. Santa's not.
Yikes.
You can't kill Santa if he doesn't exist. And then
All
they're
right.
crying because, okay, sorry.
Gamers. So, Mimely, what were you saying?
Alright, so you guys ended the last session by ever so valiantly charging away from the exploding castle. Because exploding castles are
By
not very-
bravely running away.
literally bravely running away. And very last second, the Persian that had been accompanying you had decided, yes, it was going to use its wings after all. Not be able
What
to
a
bitch
bitch.
about it, yeah. You know, as you do.
I mean, if he could get a ride from Peregrine, he would.
I was carrying a rape victim.
Do
Fuck,
we
I
even
wish-
know she was
God,
a
I
rape
wish that was
victim?
me.
Did she file a police report?
I don't know. I
It's
mean,
implied. It's because of the implications.
she was chained to a bed, so I'd say the implication is pretty fucking clear.
I don't know. Sounds like consent to me.
Yikes.
Big yikes.
All
You
right.
can't say no because of the implication.
So I'm assuming, Mimely, we're just outside of the gate right now, right?
Yeah, so pretty much what had just happened is boom, the castle went explodey, and then
Yeah, we fucking Super Mario World with that fucking fortress.
yeah, and I guess we could kick off things by the Persian kind of shouting back, "Ooh, so violent!" Generally being gay, as you do.
That's his personality. That's his alignment, is just gay.
Is
Yeah.
being gay okay?
Chaotic
in
homosexual.
Celestia's eyes?
Chaotic homosexual. What was the
Fucking
question?
chaotic. Lawful straight versus chaotic homosexual.
They won't get any better than that, folks. It's all downhill from here.
Yeah, that's the one joke I got. That's it, man.
Chaotic homosexual. Who is carrying Ring Dancer? I know somebody was carrying Ring Dancer.
No, Ring Dancer's carrying me, nigga.
I thought she
Dancer.
jumped over the.
No, I think I got Ring Dancer.
Oh, you did. Yeah,
I
yeah,
got
you
Ring
did.
Dancer. I did.
Yeah, she fucking gets it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she just got left at the tower. No biggie, no biggie.
No, I got Ring Dancer.
I know I'm just being retarded. And she just kind of her back hooves just kind of flail a little bit, like just passively as like she's in the air. You know, like when you hold a dog over water and their paws just kind of go.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. And she's just kind of like, this is
Never flown
weird.
before?
Oh no, and she
You've
looks
never-
mildly sick.
Meanly did.
F.
Oh, and as I said, she looks mildly sick.
Yeah, she looks fucking sick. Fucking.
I'll try to fly as smoothly as possible just to make it easier for her.
Give me a fly check.
Hey,
Fucking
swap out with me. I've got Careful Flyer.
No, I'm already carrying her. Hold on. We
Fucking
just need to carry her right
Toss
over
that
the
bitch
gate.
over.
Hold on.
Just toss the bitch over.
Fucking toss her.
Play fucking Cirque du Soleil with our flyers here.
Alrighty, let me see here. 21? Yeah, it's a pretty smooth
Shit.
flight. got it. You got it.
Thank you for flying Electra Airlines.
And I mean, with your flying in tow, are you having Pollux fly like on you, just kind of like riding along your back or in a bag? Or
No, he's separate.
Gotcha.
He's doing his own thing.
He's baggage.
And what exactly is Pollux? Is it
Pollux
Like
is
a-
a raven.
a raven? Okay, that's what I thought.
It will Raven, as they do.
He can talk, but he's not very talkative.
Introvert be like, haha.
Okay.
And
Bavi.
Ring Dancer still looks rather
Bavi.
uneasy, but I mean you're flying smooth enough that she doesn't get that like air sickness that so many people are accustomed to getting when flying, which is good. Always good, always good. That being said, however, Spirit is somewhat flying loops around people who can fly, such as Brashy and whoever is carrying Brashy.
Yeah, who's got me? I'm fucking like, how bleeding am I?
I thought you died.
Oh yeah, Brashy.
That's how bleeding.
Brashy looks damn near dead. Like honestly.
Yeah, I've got 2 HP. I'm like,
He's hallucinating at this point.
I'm fucking cut to shreds.
You're just carrying one of his hoofs that fell
My
off.
dick's out.
Literally
Okay.
dicks out, and there's no Harambe. Oh, I did it to him.
You listen. You have to talk about that one. You're like That's like 5 years late.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
that's so 2000 and late.
Yeah, yeah, you're 2000 late, nigga.
Yeah.
Fucking- Yeah, you gotta keep current on your meme game, or like just like make new shit up.
That's a Smiley Quiplash reference.
That's
All right,
Gotta
so
be
we're over the
pussies out
gate.
for
We're over
Harambe.
the gate. We're landed on the other side of the gate? I'm assuming.
Oh, you guys are like, I'm gonna assume you guys are at least 500 feet away from this castle by now, because it is exploding.
We got
Okay.
the fuck out.
Yeah, we don't get crushed by any flying debris.
Oh yeah.
I say we set up camp. Tired.
I also say we set up camp. I'm down with that.
Where are you guys? Where are you guys? Like, are you guys just planning on setting up camp? Like,
Is there a
not-
forest? I thought I saw like a forest outside of the castle walls.
Let's see here. So outside of the castle walls, you do notice like some rather abandoned buildings, just kind of out over there. A couple towers around that were unaffected by the explosion. That would be the nearest points to kind of find somewhere to roost.
Is that what we see on the map there?
Yeah, that would just be like one of the little places that you could go. And I did try to make this map to scale, so that'd be about 5 miles out.
Okay, 5 miles.
And you guys
Holy
would be
shit.
Okay.
That's a hike.
the little visual reference that you guys see, that's pretty much how far you guys can see if all things considered you guys were flying, looking out, keeping view.
hmm
And the little brown line is
I guess I'll be on lookout.
the trail that you guys can spot.
Yeah,
We need
I'll
to find some fresh water and some shelter as quickly as possible.
I
Uh,
concur.
To the west of us, but we do need to.
What time is it?
It is
Would you
definitely
say?
like rounding
It's
on
night.
sunset. Yeah.
Oh,
Or
sunset.
it's
It was
no,
night when we left the
yeah,
castle.
Yeah, it was night when you guys left the castle. Yeah, so it'd be nighttime for you guys.
Oh, like what time?
We don't know. We just know
Like
it's
how
dark.
long till sunrise? This is important.
We've got no idea.
Give me a survival
Shit,
check.
Well, fucking
You could
could
give me
I-
a
could I
you could actually
roll-
do knowledge religion, Brashy, because that kind of fits with your religion. I'd
that
allow
that kind of that shit's important to me. which is
Oh.
why I'm
Messenger of Celestia.
Yeah.
Well, because like I know about fucking the sun so much, I should be able to roll
Well,
to like look at star positions in the night sky and
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
okay,
I know about
It's-
fucking the sun. Yeah, you do.
I fucking know my sons and shit. I say while I'm just like lying on my side, fucking dying.
Brashy's
I'm trying to
super
get to the right tab. It's been a solid
Brashy's
2
like
weeks.
incredibly fucking pensive right now.
You
You
just
open,
said one
you
too
open
many
your
cigarettes.
character sheet in a different window, right?
Yeah, I've gotten a different one.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
bitch.
That's the best way to do it because it loosens the load on your CPU.
Knowledge religion. Yeet. Okay.
Yeet! Holy shit!
Yeet.
Yeah, you definitely know it's about 11 p.m. roughly. We're going by relative times here.
Okay. When is sunrise?
About 11:03 p.m.
Sunrise would be I'd say about
Is it
6:30.
winter or spring?
Oh, it's definitely more springtime.
Okay, so probably like
6:30, he said.
Yeah, it's 6:30.
It'll
I
be
was being
light enough
facetious,
to.
but I do appreciate that info. So yeah, it'd probably be light in about 7-8 hours.
Yeah.
I think we should get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, because I was thinking like out of character, like shit. If it's like 2 in the morning, I'm just staying up. I don't, or if it actually ended up going really really late into the night, I'd probably just stay up and be like, I'm not missing no damn sun rays. The fuck.
Well,
I'm gonna
Helio,
get
you
it-
can
I'm
stay
gonna
up,
get
but I'm
enough,
going to bed.
Yeah,
Me too.
I just
What
kind
is
of
this castle right
between my ragged breaths, I just sunrises and like,
It's supposed to be rundown buildings and whatnot.
sunrise is in 7 hours and 30 minutes.
Is there a lot of
Okay.
natural vegetation, plants, any cacti if we're in a desert, wild animals around?
Feel free to give me a survival check.
Does it need to be survival, or could it make a knowledge nature check?
That'd be knowledge nature to know if like what's around the area. It'd be a survival to actually find it.
It's not bad.
Awesome. I mean, yeah, you do find the occasional cacti. The cacti are more, I guess, more abundant than anything. The area that you guys are in is rather arid. It's more just like a plainsy kind of environment. For those who might live around the plains with like mountains in the distance, that's kind of what you're seeing. Not too many. It's just like the occasional lone spire along the horizon that just kind of peeks on over, but you are able to find like a couple cacti, a couple sources of water, see a couple animals, kind of wandering here and there.
Okay, I'm going to use my knowledge nature. I'm going to start collecting plants as we move to start producing cure light wounds potions for the morning whenever I start brewing things again.
Nice.
Ooh.
Fucking first
So-
sip of the day, boys.
First of
So
the
the
day,
question
no
now
kidding.
is, how many ingredients have I gathered?
He's just
And
staying
how
up,
many
fucking
potions can I make?
crafting Monster Zero Ultra
Oof.
or Ultra Zero for the fucking boys in the morning.
Whenever you're, I'm gonna say whenever you're making those potions, I don't know the exact DC off the top of my head. So for now, what we're going to say is DC is going to be 10 to just be able to make one of them. For you being an alchemist, every 10 over, you make an additional one. So.
Awesome. Do I have enough ingredients to make a lot? Or do I need to keep, like, how many can I make with what I've gathered?
Well, you can definitely forego the option of taking a long rest and make more than one roll's worth, but that would take more time in the night to actually do that, and you would lose out on your full long rest.
I'm sleeping and also bleeding.
Good
Which is
go.
bad.
Okay,
Cauterize
I'm going
that.
to. Namely,
Yeah.
I'm going to use my purity trait. You may remove a disease from the target. If the target is not diseased, you may instead cast cure wounds using charisma as your spellcasting ability. I want to use that on Brashy.
What the fucking charisma as a Hey, what's up? What's up, babe?
It's
It's
a bard.
because
Fuck.
charisma
What's
as a spell mod is with the fluff that you are literally just using your innate power and like bloodline to like do things, and you're focusing on the words and magic. Pretty much is what it comes down to.
You know what I is
So
I'm gonna
Electra,
touch Brashy with my horn and give him a very, very cute stare.
Just fucking stares at me.
That's adorable.
I am not bleeding anymore. Holy shit! I got roughed the frick up.
So what you're gonna do? What does it say for you to heal? Because you don't have to roll a charisma check for anything. You just roll your healing.
Okay, so it says you repel filth and corruption by your very presence. With a touch of your horn, you may remove a disease from the target. If the target is not diseased, you may instead cast Cure Wounds, using Charisma as your spellcasting ability.
Gotcha.
Once
so
you've used this feature, you cannot use...
It's
yeah.
1d8 plus your caster level. Healing. Which is 6. Oop. Nice.
Wop.
Nigga's getting healed.
Heals for deals.
Indeed, indeed. Brashy, you are healed.
Fucking, I was like drifting off to sleep. I just opened my eyes. I was like, whew!
You're not done with us yet.
Oh. Who said that? Who do I have to thank?
A fellow sorcerer of the light.
I kind of reach out my hoof while I'm like lying on the ground for a bro hoof.
Nice.
I will return your bro hoof.
I have to do that. I have to roll for a bro hoof. Hold on.
Roll instead of slash roll, it's slash close bracket.
Yeah, it connects. Yeah, I'd say that. I'd say that connects.
So Papercut goes to
There it is.
Helio, and he just says, "I apologize for my recklessness." Visibly shaking. He's visibly shaking as well.
I'm literally
Literally
shaking and crying.
Nick,
sorry, what was it? What was it, Theo?
I apologize for my recklessness.
Who are you saying that to? Just the group?
Fucking Helio.
because I shielded him and fucking almost died. I like I turn my head into fucking Papercut, and I'm like, there's no need to apologize. I was merely doing what I wanted.
And,
All right.
You see
Who's down
you see
for
Spirit,
going to...
You see Spirit just kind of blink her eyes and look generally kind of like a little bit of a mocking smug. Oh, how cute! This party is getting along perfectly fine, I'd say. And the gay Persian just kind of landing next to specifically Peregrine. Ooh, I'd say. Kind of pushes up
You
next
got
to
a big cock, nigga.
Yeah.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Leave me alone. I'm not a furry.
All right, I'll turn to the Persian, and I said, "All right, as promised," and I hand him one catnip.
One entire catnip.
An entire catnip.
And
What does Ring Dancer have to say about this shit? She
Yeah,
tried to kill this guy.
he takes the catnip. He looks at it. And he looks at Ring Dancer. And you see him just before Ring Dancer looks over, he just kind of stashes it away. And he just kind of like leans over and just says like, "You won't tell her about this." And just kind of turns around and
Absolutely not.
Where did
Your
you
secret.
produce catnip from?
Drug dealing.
casually waves over to Ring Dancer, who lands, and briefly you see her just start kissing the ground. Oh God, thank you.
In a rare moment of Peregrine wanting to have a little bit of humor in his life, he leans over and gives a, "Maybe we can share that later."
Give me a charisma check.
Oh, that's gonna be awful, my dude.
Yeah.
Alright. My charisma's -2.
You have a
Please be
charisma
patient.
of,
I
like-
have autism.
Yeah. I checked 0. I literally just leaned over and spit on him, like I drooled on him.
You were literally
that's
throwing
a-
up mid-sentence.
Well, I mean, you lean over, you get like you say your thing and drool on him a little bit, but he doesn't.
He would
shy-
like that though.
He
Be
doesn't. He
real.
doesn't shy away. He just kind of like looks at his shoulder. Grr, someone's getting frisky.
Yawning. have the
recoil a
charisma
little
that-
bit.
You've got this charisma of a fucking school shooter.
Oh yeah, it's down packed. I'm wearing a trench coat and ready to go.
It's funny.
Oh.
It's funny because you have a fucking gun too.
I lean over
Yeah.
to Peregrine. How about we let me do the talking in the future?
Oh no. And he
Sure
kinda
thing.
He cuddles up next to Peregrine. Let him talk.
Speak up, bitch.
And Ring Dancer eventually stands
Farrah
up.
doesn't know what to do anymore.
Stands up, kind of wobbles on her hooves a little bit, and points toward the gay Persian. I'm not responsible if I have to beat the shit out of him. And she kind of points a shaky hoof toward Mr. Persian, and she just kind of puts up his paws. I'm not here to start a fight. Just kind of puts his paws together. Well.
I just roll my eyes.
All right. I don't know about everyone else, but I'm tired.
And you hear Spirit just say, "Hello, tired. I am Spirit. Nice to meet you."
I'll just give her a deadpan look.
I'm already on the fucking ground, just schlomping.
We need to find shelter immediately, and I'm not going to have you all bleeding out right here. Let's go to these ruins and see if we can find a place to hunker
I'm
down.
technically not bleeding.
I'll fly around and scout out a nice location because I am perfectly healthy.
I also scout out.
Nice. Feel free to give me your relative
Oops.
perception checks.
You want to fly check? 'Cause I'm flying to do this. I don't know
It'd
if,
just be perception.
just
And
perception.
you guys
Okay.
can feel free to take 10s on these if you so wish. Taking 10 just means act as if you had rolled a 10 with your modifier and what you would get. You roll for it. That's
Yeah, I'll take my
Wow.
26.
Yeah, no kidding.
nice. Who else was looking out?
I am, but I'm looking for that thing.
What thing? Oh.
Perception.
It should be at the very bottom of your first of your knowledge tab. Well, I say bottom, but P is just at the bottom of mine.
You click the
Oh,
skills tab.
Skills tab, and then there's a knowledge like bracket or column.
Speaking of bottom.
Alright. Good to know.
Who is currently the most egregiously injured right now?
Brashy.
That would definitely be Helio.
was.
Even
Brash
still,
How, do we know how much Brashy got healed? Like 7?
yeah.
Plus
So-
5?
Or
Or 6?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Actually, Ring Dancer or Spirit might be fucked up.
Wait,
I don't-
what exactly did you say that you failed to check on again?
Me,
Oh,
charisma.
By the way, Brashy, you didn't
Wait.
just heal 7. Perry, you forgot to add your plus 6. It's the 7
Oof.
plus 6.
Yeah, what did Peregrine say? I'm making a meme.
Peregrine rolled a 0 on.
I said maybe we could share that later, and I drooled on him
That lighter?
later.
later.
When I gave the Persian some catnip, as
Oh,
promised.
okay, yeah, I got it.
And Peregrine was like, maybe we can share that later in humor, but he went off super autistic about it.
Yeah, it was real bad. I slung spit at him. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Put Ebon's face there, and it worked too.
Got him.
Hmm.
Oh god, Polar. I forgot that was Polar Express. Oh my god, that movie's fucking weird.
Bodied.
I've got good memories of that movie. I haven't seen it in fucking 10 years.
When you're a kid, yeah, it's fine, but then you look back at it as an adult, and you're like, wow, those people look really weird.
It's like when you're a kid and like the size of your dick is like not so bad, and then you look at it again 10 years later and it hasn't changed.
Yeah,
And you're like, oh fuck.
Epic.
like when you get, when you get hard and it's as small as everyone else when they're soft. Yeah, that feeling.
It's just that fucking feel, dude.
All right.
Hashtag
All right,
relatable.
did our perception checks yield shelter?
Your perception checks. Well, yeah, you guys had no problem finding shelter. That wasn't the. I thought you guys were rolling to scout around and patrol. That's what I heard.
Oh well, yeah, but I was looking for a good space for us to settle in.
Oh, gotcha. Well then, Frank, you most definitely spot one of those. There's actually a small tower that's fairly put together, more put together than the rest anyway. That's kind of like an outlier. There's only like 1 or 2 holes inside the actual structure itself on the side.
Doesn't look like it's gonna collapse on us when we're sleeping.
Nope.
Okay.
Structurally
Hey, I found a
stable.
place for us.
Lead the way.
I'll take them. I'll escort them to this broken
I
down tower.
begrudgingly get
And
up.
the rape victim, I'll take over carrying her as we ascend the tower. I've got the legs.
Okay. Yeah, I pretty much dropped her off when we made it out.
All right, we're on our way to the towers.
Did we make it to the tower pretty
To
quickly?
the Tilted Towers.
To the
Yeah.
tower.
Fucking dropping
Gamers.
Tilly Towers, bro.
And the tower itself, I mean, it's springtime, so it's like, even though it's at night, it's a little chilly, but not too much. There's a lack of blankets around the place. It's literally just an abandoned little tower, not even 2 floors. It's just it's not even 2 floors, though. The floor that you guys like, it is a small tower, so the ceiling just kind of goes up into like an arch, into a little spire of its own.
So like a barracks kind of situation.
Yeah, it's just like a little thing. There's some broken bed frames around, but there's no blankets or like soft things to really lay on. Though it is
I think we got
shelter.
some sleeping bags, right? Well, I say that, but I'm a griffin, so I don't think I'd have a sleeping bag.
If it's in your inventory.
All right. Good night, every pony.
Not so fast. Everyone needs to be inspected first before we lie down. We may have contracted.
The hell does that mean?
We may have contracted something while we were down there because it was very musky and full of fungal spores and all kinds of other things. Everyone needs to be investigated.
Yeah,
So
it was fucking musky.
What I do
I had to
is
stop myself.
I take the rape victim that I'm carrying and I set her down gently and I begin inspecting her body to see the extent of her injuries and if she's sick.
Give me a heal check. Nice. She doesn't seem like ill
Shit.
for in terms of being sick. She just
For a
seems
rape victim, she's
she just
okay.
she just seems weak. And given by the state of her, more mentally than physically. Given a couple like cure spells and maybe a day or 2 of rest, she seems like she might be back on her feet in no time.
Hold on, before we go to bed, fucking, we gotta do a midnight prayer.
Before you start running your mouth, let me inspect you next. Step up.
Huh?
Step up.
Alright, I walk towards.
The doctor is in, everyone's getting inspected. So this is
No.
Brashy, correct?
Yep.
Brashy is me.
Brashy seems to have some fairly nasty scars along his body, specifically one that runs from his hoof up to his shoulder.
Hmm.
He seems other than like physically unhealthy due to stab wounds and dried blood along his coat. He is walking. And you had seen Electra just kind of close some of those wounds earlier, making him a little bit more on his feet than he was before. You wouldn't have even needed to roll a heal check before to just see that he was damn near death. Seems to be doing at least a little bit better now.
So checking for diseases, running a fever. Has he contracted anything, or is he just beat up really bad?
He just seems beat up really bad.
All right.
Nasty scars. Physically hurts from stabby.
And as you're kind of inspecting him, Spirit does just kind of like peek over. She seems a little worried, like just kind of mutters to you, "Is he all right?"
He's no worse for the wear. He'll be fine. We'll close up his wounds as soon as we can. Papercut, step up.
She looks a little she looks a little relieved.
Shiz.
All right, so I'm checking.
I am like still fucking exhausted though.
Yeah. Who is next?
is Papercut.
Papercut.
I'm
Well, he
yeah.
has considerably more than a
Papercut's
Papercut.
Papercut's really on edge.
Papercut's the one that looks the most fucked up. TBH. Papercut's part of his his metal seems to be barely. You know when the edge of a screw is just barely holding together some metal plates and shit, like, you know, on a very. He's on that precipice of looking like he's about to fall apart. There's a couple weird, strange fluids leaking from his body, along his torso and definitely along where his nose is, and his body is making.
This nigga leaking DTE 52.
He's definitely looking like he could use some repair, more or less. His body's making some strange whirring noises, that kind of thing.
Emotionally,
it's like when you go to your buddy's
I'm
house, you turn on his
fuck out.
computer. It's just fucking. You know that word? That's that
There you
shit.
go. Electra and our healer. Step up.
Step up.
Step
Back
up.
and step up, bitch. Back.
Electra and what?
Electra and the healer.
Brashy. Wait,
Oh,
I
is
tried to
Brash
check
the
him.
healer?
which healer?
Oh, my bad. Disregard. Yeah, Electra.
Electra looks extremely cute.
Looks autistic.
Not a scratch on her body, I don't think. In
It
fact,
takes some skill.
would smash.
Jesus.
Is this disclosed like publicly?
No, this is like in his notebook, maybe.
His doctor's
Okay.
notes.
Yeah, these are
Got
not
it.
sketching down.
Got it.
Not that because he's a doctor, you wouldn't be able to fucking read it anyways.
I don't know. I know a couple of languages, but I don't know that one.
you look over at his like notebook and you just kind of like
Abysmal.
Just drawings.
You see something that looks like.
It just looks like this.
It's literally fucking.
It looks like
raining.
a Charlie Day's writing. Always Sunny.
Like imagine if you could write down
there's
like,
one
the
small...
Allison Charlie Brown talk. That wah, 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 wah. That's what his like writing looks like.
It's pretty much like this, you know, just like a little winky face in the middle.
Don't judge his shorthand.
I'm gonna try to Mabely. I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to steal a peek at his book.
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, if you can fucking read it.
All right.
I'm gonna give you
Okay,
perception.
I might need to make two rolls. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you roll stealth and perception. Nice.
He sees your shit. He sees your shit.
It's more
Hold
like
on, hold
you're
on.
you're trying to pass it off as a glance, but you just wind up just kind of over the edge of the book, just like looking over.
And your horn bumps his forehead.
Yeah. And
I take
there
my
is
hoof
there
and-
is indeed a script upon this book.
There's something written. Okay. Got it.
You see writing.
And the ink I'm using is a mixture of squid ink and iron oxide, so it's got a nice red color to it.
Fancy. Looks
Just
bloody.
bump.
All right, so Peregrine, you're up next. And
Peregrine does like an oomph, like beak up and head to the side
turn your head and cough. Well, you kind of hear that from the gay person.
for this
who
reason.
very kindly asks you, Orion, if he just kind of whispers in your ear, "Can I do the physical?"
This one unresolved, so he's kind of not having it.
I take my hoof. I
Fuck.
take my hoof.
I haven't
and,
had a prostate exam lately. You gotta check. You stick your finger in my asshole. I might be dying.
Oh no!
I'm not here to check your prostate just to make sure that you don't have, something like squades that's going to kill us.
Squades. Well, given
And the Sphinx, I boop his nose and I just push him away very loudly and continue in my notes. So how does
Put
Peregrine?
it in my ass.
What did you roll for the your health or heal?
The 18 that I rolled is for Peregrine.
Gotcha.
I didn't let him check me.
Oh. Ooh.
You don't have a choice in the matter. Step over here.
Oh, I don't.
All right, I fly over to him and I begin smelling him. See if he's carrying any sickness on him.
Well, you are being
What
sniffed.
are you doing?
And you and
I thought the
you and
Persian was
Starling.
you and
not
Spirit
stealthy.
say that at the exact same time. I will add, Peregrine. What are you doing? Like. I mean, he smells like a griffin. Didn't smell really out of the ordinary. You know, a little musky, given the fact that there was battle and there was
dirty
probably-
bird.
Dirty bird.
Dirty bird.
Unless somebody has prestidigitation and can clean them up, but that's pretty much
Oh, maybe.
epic.
All right, who-
Dirty verb.
all right. I look
Dirty,
over to
dirty
Spirit
bird.
and I say, "You're next. Step up."
Oh, is that a? Is it going to be quite invasive? And she looks like she blinks her eyes like rather innocently.
I don't have
No
a
more
prostate,
than-
but I need you to stick your finger up my ass.
Side note: Peregrine steps outside.
No more than what you've seen me check on everyone else. And what I've been doing so far is taking my hooves, checking your pulse beside your neck, looking into your eyes, your ears, checking your wounds to see if they're pussy and infected yet.
And she opens her wings. Be my guest. You will find little to nothing. Yeah.
You fucking sniff her armpits. Yikes!
Yikes.
That's fucking
Those
right.
toe picks,
bitch.
darling.
Do
Honestly,
they let you take baths in this bitch?
Spirit herself looks almost immaculate. There's a couple just nasty little scratches that, like, where she had a few little flesh wounds, but other than that, she seems in very fit condition. And as you kind of finish up the examination, she closes her wings, looks somewhat prideful. Find anything of interest, Doctor?
You're fit.
And,
Ring dancer.
She struts away as a ring dancer just kind of rolls her eyes and comes up. Yeah, I know the drill. And she kind of stands there. Oop. Ring dancer definitely has a lot of scars around her body. Most of them just seem to be from long wounds from from battles past, if anything. A lot. She's actually more bruised than she is cut. She did take quite the walloping from things that were punching and rather than slashing. But overall, just seems to be holding herself well. One might assume that she is good at boxing, and given her name, you are more than free to assume that.
All right, Persian, you're up.
And kind of puts a claw to his chest. Little old me, you care about me? And he kind of walks up.
Step up.
Examine me, doctor, and kind of opens up his paws.
He opens. Put it in, chief.
This really is a bring out your dead, doctor.
What's the gay cat's name again?
Beautiful, sexy scars.
I don't think we
Bruce.
got his name.
The Persian.
I don't know if we did. I honestly
just
don't know.
the
if we did.
You
Persian.
guys never asked. But check.
I asked.
I think he was too enamored with Mr. Peregrine to hear that when you had asked at the time. I think.
And ironically enough, I never cared enough to ask.
It was when I was trying to
examining the Persian. He does seem like, I mean, he has a couple little scars, particularly around his claws more than anything. Though they, just like Ring Dancer, they seem to be from battles past. And they're kind of buried under his skin. It's almost like he's tried to comb them away or make them like look a lot less than they were. It was actually fairly hard to spot them.
Because he's a grooming gay ass cat.
Yeah, and he definitely starts grooming himself partway through your examination. Just as you kind of ruffle up some of his fur, he just kind of as he does.
And the tip of my hoof goes underneath his chin, so he has to lift his head and close his mouth. And I keep inspecting.
Later, Chief.
I mean, you definitely do see a couple small scorch marks around his neck, as if he had been collared. But other than that, it almost blends in with just the coloration of his fur. It doesn't seem like too much is out of place with this particular Persian.
Good to go. Was there anyone I haven't inspected yet?
Did you inspect the rape victim?
Yes, I inspected her first because I carried her up.
Yeah.
And I mean, you didn't expect Pollux.
Pollux is maybe actually Pollux could use some.
I don't offer to inspect Pollux because that's his pet. I'm not concerned about his pet.
Yikes.
But you can bring it up to me if you want. I just ignore him.
I won't.
Pollux looks.
Pollux and I are two peas in a pod.
I feel that. I really feel that. That being said, I do believe you have indeed looked over everybody.
All right, so thankfully none of us are diseased, but we do have some terrible injuries that could become infected over time. I'm going to get some rest, and as soon as we get up in the morning, I'll begin brewing some make you feel better potions. Good night.
Make my
right.
dick better.
Let us join hooves in
Does
prayer.
any pony want some tea before bed?
And
Yeah.
Ring Dancer just kind of rolls her eyes. I don't do tea parties. She turns over and
Papercut.
You're
Papercut
lost.
just walks out. Papercut just walks outside.
Let us join hooves in prayer.
and Spirit's the first to kind of jump on your hoof. Okay, and she grabs onto yours.
Any pony else?
I'll go beside Spirit.
She holds out her hoof and her other hoof. What are you playing to again?
You need not worry. I'm the one with the words. So I'm going to start praying.
I'm going to say that Spirit looks a little bit weird, stranger than she normally does. At least that you've seen her acting.
In what way?
She keeps like avoiding eye contact with everybody and has this like little smile on her face. Not really a smirk.
Huh.
When Papercut comes outside, I'm gonna. What are you doing out here, masked Revenger? Was it?
I don't want to sleep.
Do you even sleep?
No.
It's not my bedtime yet.
Mommy said I can stay up for 2 more hours. I'm
Aw.
Just fucking brooding.
It was funny, and then it was really sad.
It was really sad. It was
Well,
really sad.
I can't say I very much feel like sleeping either.
Anyway,
I don't have to.
I'm gonna do my
I don't-
prayer.
I don't have to either.
And you guys start hearing the prayer from inside from Mr. Brashy. Or I guess Helio, sorry. Brashy?
Celestia, we thank thee for the night, and for the pleasant morning light, for
Here we go
rest
again.
and food and loving care, and all that makes your day so fair. Help us to do the things we should, to be to others kind and good, and all we do in work or play, to grow more loving and caring every day. Amen.
Drinking game. We take a shot every time Celestianism prayer is said.
And Spirit doesn't say amen at the end, but she does nod her head, and she pats you on the head, Brashy, or Helio, and just kind of mutters, "It was so sweet." Pat, 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 pat.
I just nod.
And ring dancer just she had looked over during the prayer, and you just see her like motion like to her muzzle with the hoof, like in the I'm going to throw up gesture, like. Just turns around again.
Man, what kind of tower did you say this was? Was it pointed at the top, or was it like a battlements kind of thing?
It's just pointed at the top. It's about 2 stories in height, though. There's only one. There's only one floor. And kind of like.
Are there any ledges or excuse me if I'm not using the right word, parapets?
There's not on this. No, it's not big enough to have its own little parapets. Yeah. It's literally just a sloping roof down to the side and pretty much straight down. There really isn't even like a gutter on the thing.
Oh shit! Is there like a high up window?
There.
Or like an opening?
In a manner of speaking, yes. There is a hole in the side of the building. That you can spot.
Not really enough. No, it can squat there.
Yeah,
you can roost there.
Kind of roost there. Yeah, that would you could do that on the bricks. Find a flat enough spot.
Yeah, I want to stay out of reach of the ground.
This is fair. All right.
I'm going to stow Pollux in my beast satchel or familiar satchel.
In the fucking bird sack.
In the bird sack. I'm gonna put him in the
Get
bird
in the
sack.
bag, Pollux.
Bird sack.
That's where he sleeps.
Get in the fucking bag!
Animal cruelty.
Get in the fucking bag!
What's your line?
I'm sorry. Familiar cruelty.
It's a good bag, okay?
I feel like familiar cruelty would be personal cruelty too. Like you'd have to be fucking emo.
This is Pollux right now.
You have an
He loves
empathetic
it,
link with your
dude.
familiar. You literally feel what they feel.
He loves it, dude.
He fucking likes it.
He likes it. Promise. Tell him that to the police. But you guys do have a fairly restful sleep. That is everybody going to bed. If I'm not mistaken, Theo, do you not have to sleep?
I do not have to sleep.
Aha.
Damn elves.
He doesn't like sleeping. He doesn't like sleeping. Reoccurring nightmares and all.
Eh. Every
Let's
time I
check
close
out
my
Orion.
eyes, I see my dead family.
Well, feel free to give me a perception check if you were just standing guard there, Theo.
All right. Perception. I know where that's at.
It is dark.
It's dark.
I think you're still malfunctioning, Theo.
It's like you keep. I mean, like you do think you see something out in the distance. Like, I mean, there's a little bit of movement that you see.
But it's probably just the trees.
Oh, that was the wrong GIF. Whoops.
I like that
Oh,
gift
well.
though.
I like that GIF a lot, yeah. That's such a good movie.
I
But
have to go back. No, Pollux likes his bag.
Damn,
it's
Theo,
a safe
sick.
space, dude.
This is fuck. Hold on, I have to find my favorite image of that.
Get that nigga a Pokeball.
Do you have the one where it's Lily slamming a nigga through a hoop and the hoop's a bag?
Is that Sun and Moon or
Basketball
something?
one? Yeah, but
Yeah.
Sun and Moon.
I never played that one, or Black and White, but I did enjoy
Alright,
X and Y.
we get a restful sleep.
oh yeah, you guys get a very restful sleep. Upon waking up, Theo.
Do we wake up in time for the sunrise?
Yes. Yes, you do.
I wake up in a hurry and I get on my cleric's vestments and I gallop outside without even saying good morning to any pony.
And what you see is Theo just kind of it looks, as much as a machine can look this way, he looks like he's daydreaming. Just kind of looking up.
He's in sleep mode, just standing there like a Rubik.
Yeah, like you kind of see like the little like loading screen on his eyes or something, you know.
He's got like the breathing effect on the LED to show that he's in sleep mode.
Namely,
Yeah, what's up?
I no longer have control over how many number used spells I have right now.
The number doesn't change. You change that number on the actual spell slot, like the spell names
Oh,
themselves.
got it. Thank you.
Yep.
So okay, so like I'm in time for sunrise right when I'm galloping out,
Uh huh.
and I see Papercut right in
Uh-huh.
sleep mode. I walk out. While I'm running, I go up to Papercut and I give him a nice clang clang. I knock on his shoulders to try and wake him up.
Ding ding.
Clang clang.
I guess I just do a fucking pained scream that I guess acts as the rooster sound that wakes everyone up.
He just kind of clacks an alarm.
No, it's like that Mac startup sound, the
Yeah.
now
yeah.
It's that startup sound except fucking loud.
I'm thinking about the PlayStation startup sound.
Yeah.
PS1.
You just start hearing the game
Yeah.
cue start up like like
Was it the GameCube startup?
And I say to Papercut, friend, let's not miss her wonderful sunrise, and I start walking east to catch it,
I join.
and I take off my clothes because that's the thing I do.
Is this where I wake up and do a cock-a-doodle-doo?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that thing where I take off all my clothes to bathe in the sun while it's rising.
Nice. And
I just look at this. I'm just like, nigga, really? I give him that look.
and the sun does rise, and it is indeed warm. It warms your fur, and it feels great. Your god has indeed blessed you with this great sunlight.
Hold on, I find a prayer. I'm looking.
Oh god, I took
I
a shot.
While I'm naked, I'm flipping through my book. I'm flipping through
Gonna
my
have
Bible.
to scrape out more cum from this Bible. BRB.
Electra groggily wakes up with only 7.5 hours of sleep and
Uh,
walks outside slowly and sees Brashy completely ass naked and fucking turns around and walks back into the tower.
There's nothing more
So
disgusting
while
than
the
naked
sunrise
thing.
is happening, I'm flipping through my book and I stop the page and I say, Celestia, grant me tenacious, winsome courage as I go through this day. When I am tempted to give up, help me to keep on. Grant me a cheerful spirits when things don't go. Grant me a cheerful spirit when things don't go my way, and give me courage to do whatever needs to be done. In Celestia's name, I pray. Amen. Shut my book. And I continue bathing in the sun,
and as
fucking
you
ass
and as you
naked.
Oh,
and
man.
as you finish your prayer, about 20 meters ahead of you, you just see this small, really as the sun just continues rising, it starts to reflect on something small that glints glints in your eye, Brashy, like in the distance.
Like a
It's something shiny, that's for sure. It's in the distance, on the ground, just kind of glinting there.
like how far away? Like,
About 20 meters.
huh? It's piqued my curiosity. I'm walking over
And as you
to go inspect.
as you kind
I
of
go with.
as you get closer and closer, Brashy, what you notice, somewhat standing as if it had been placed there, is a single silver chess piece.
A silver what?
Silver chess piece.
Chess piece. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay. You keep cutting out on those
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
2 out of 3
Silver
syllables you
chest.
cut out.
Yep. It's a single silver chess piece that's looks like it's been cleaned and it was placed there almost.
Looks like you made it out. I kind of pick it up with my my mouth that I put in my bag.
And as you lean down to pick it up, you had went with him had you not Papercut.
Yeah.
You briefly see like a strange discoloration to Brashy's eyes as he does it. As quickly as it came, it goes away, and the same glint kind of appears on the chess piece as he makes contact with it.
I just say I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, jeez. Uh-oh.
It's not a dark tint. I'm gonna point that out. It was just like a little like
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I was imagining purple. In which case, if it looked all bright, I just do a little smirk to myself. Haha, he made it.
Niggas living. He lived. He lived.
And upon going back, because you'd come out, you'd seen Brashy naked, you went back in, right, Electra?
That's right.
You go back in, and the pile of clothes, which you had maybe assumed was Spirit off the bat, turns out to literally just be a pile of clothes. She seems to have snuck out in the night. She's not technically in the room.
Huh.
Next to Ring
Is
Dancer.
Ring Dancer still around?
Yeah, she's the one snoring the loudest.
Okay. I'll
Serious
I'll wake Ring Dancer up.
Poke, poke, poke.
I'll just give her a little poke, yeah.
With your horn.
What?
With my
Nudge,
hoofsy.
nudge.
How close were you to Spirit?
As close as I was to being able to wake up on a decent hour. And she kind of stretches. She stretches out a little bit.
I'm sorry for waking you up, but Spirit seems to have been missing. Do you know where she might have gone?
She looks over, kind of shrugs. I don't know. She likes to sneak around. Turns back around.
Alright.
She seems wholly unconcerned, as if this is an entirely normal thing.
Alright, I'm not too concerned about it then. I trust Spirit. She's a good horse. How's the Persian? Is he still sleeping or?
You do see the Persian. He just been quietly looking up at Peregrine as he kind of woke up, doing a little squawk as he does.
Oh, I'm still snoozing. I'm out.
Ooh, then he's just watching you. Watching you with a quiet contemplation. Contemplation. One might call him look pensive.
How does the rape victim look? Is she
Oh
sleeping,
shit! I keep forgetting about this. It's we're not like zoomed in on an actual thing, so I keep forgetting that
Yeah, I
certain
gotcha.
things exist.
She is snoozing away. It seems like by the lines on her face as she's sleeping, this seems to be like the first time, like one of the first times in a long time that she seems to have had a
Have
smile,
a good sleep.
have a good sleep. And
Lines on the mirror.
with the little
lines on her
smile on her
face.
face, if anything,
Oh.
she seems to be snoozing away. She seems to at least be trustful of the people that she's with. Have any
I'm
trouble
gonna use
sleeping.
prestidigitation to clean her up.
Oh, very nice. And as you're cleaning her up, her hair just kind of fluffs out a little bit more. She is upon cleaning her up more and more, you do realize that her coloration is a very pleasant pink. That's what I was gonna go for.
All right. I'll just let her be. If she's sleeping, she's sleeping.
Alrighty. You are out, Peregrine. Yeah.
Yeah, unless someone tries to wake me up. I think I'm. Peregrine's taking a deep nap.
Is Peregrine still with, or not Peregrine? Is Papercut still with me? Like,
Yeah.
just kind of
Yep.
sunrising? Okay, but I reach in my bag. I go into my bag and I pull out this long, gold adorned, like white and gold, like calumet. If you don't know what a calumet is, it's like, you know, one of them like big long Indian smoking pipes.
Yeah.
Ooh, a hookah.
Yeah, no, not a fucking hookah. Not wrong Indian. Wrong Indian.
Are vapes just high tech
Smoke 'em peace pipe.
smoking pipes?
Yeah, it's like a peace pipe. It's a peace pipe. And I can't like, I have this weird mechanism to light it, right? It's kind of like this glass, and because it's meant to. It's like it's a small magnifying glass that's kind of like a stone at the end of this calumet, and I pack in this tobacco, and I point it directly at the sunrise, and the sun shines through with the glass, magnifying it to the point, and it lights the calumet, and I start puffing away.
That's fucking epic, actually.
Is that a cool? Is that cool? Is that okay?
Yeah, that was pretty fucking cool.
It's pretty legit.
That's cool.
So so I just, because I'm
Those
gonna
textures
take a
in the
real
place.
life break. I'll be back in like 5.
Okay.
In character and out of character, nigga schmonk. I'll be
Uh,
back in
Big schmonk.
And
Get a vape
I do apologize, random pool guy. Be sure to tell me if you do post something, because I have to walk around when I DM, and I don't see chat unless we're like actively in combat.
Oh shit, I used to do
Okay,
that too.
right for that.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is, while everyone else is, doing their role play, I'm doing my spell preparations pretty much. So, my cookbook is open. I've got my alchemist set out, and I'm basically just describing step by step what I'm doing. Getting all of my extracts ready for the day.
All right. I'll
And,
see.
being the
I'm
bat,
heading
being the
back
bat pony
to-
that he is, Electra, you had just seen him more or less like hanging from one of the rafters in the ceiling, kind of holding the like by his tail, just upside down until he stretched awake and then flopped to the ground to do all this.
That is creepy as shit.
I think it's
I don't know.
adorable.
Kind of cute. All right. I'm gonna go up to Spirit and ask her.
Spirit is not there.
So how did you get into the? Oh, she's fucking gone. You're right. You're right. She's fucking gone.
Ring Dancer just
She
kind of
is Ring Dancer awake now?
Yeah, she's awake because she's been awake.
Okay,
She
I
just kinda
guess
closed her eyes.
now that I said that, I'm just kind of like without a clue, kind of looking around for Ring Dancer, like just kind of casually looking,
Spirit, you mean?
like not investigating or anything. Just
Lux, did I inspect you last night?
Well, like I mean, you started saying something. She says that, and then Ring Dancer just kind of casually speaks with her eyes closed, looking all the other way. Who are you talking to? She's not here.
my bad.
Good luck spotting her too, because I'm pretty sure she's got like a plus 30 stealth.
You can certainly roll
I'm
perception. I'm not stopping you.
I'm not gonna try.
I'll roll perception in my sleep.
Go for it.
Okay, so you have a disadvantage
Yeah.
because you're sleeping.
Go for
All
it.
right, I'm gonna ask Ring Dancer, like, how long have you known Spirit?
She's someone new. About a year.
Yeah.
Did you meet her in the Colosseum dungeon?
She brought here just like you guys were. She kind of gives a shrug, and by this point, she just kind of she's invested in the conversation, so she just shrugs a little bit. She stands up, she blinks her eyes, rubs it with one hoof.
How long ago were you taken into the Colosseum?
Too many to count. Yeah, kind of shrugs. In a lifestyle.
Sorry?
She said too many to count.
Well, I'm glad that we got out of it.
She breaks eye contact a little bit and just very quietly mutters, "Thank you."
I hope you can find peace.
And she kind of smiles. "Oh, I have." And she gestures out to the now exploded castle. "Oh, I have."
As I'm brewing, you notice that one of the beakers begins to overflow, and it fills a very pungent odor into the tower as we're all standing there.
Wow. Ring Dancer's little smile starts to turn to a frown as her nose twitches. Looks over. "Oi!
You broke up meanly. Say that again.
She just says "Oi" to get your attention.
Ears perk up, and I look at her.
And she gestures to your alchemy set. I mean, and then she gestures outside, and then she just generally looks. She holds her nose and starts like waving her hoof in front of it, more non-verbally trying to communicate something here than not.
If you want fresh air, step outside. I'm working.
She rolls her eyes.
Oh, these fumes are going to be reaching up to me, aren't they?
Oh yeah, no, they're definitely reaching up to you.
Definitely, dude.
I'm up.
I finally walk into the tower.
Yeah,
you do
you're
have
here
the
with a
option
wave.
to not breathe, Theo.
Yeah, I just take one whiff and I'm just like, I'm not gonna breathe anymore.
Done breathing.
He can breathe if he wants, but he doesn't need to.
I just say that out loud. I'm
He
done.
can leave his
breathing.
friends behind.
Electra is vacating the tower at this point. She's joining fucking Helio outside.
Yeah, I'm flying out of this fucking hellhole.
Yeah, I check on what Pool Guy's doing.
The smell does quickly dissipate. So yeah, you see my chemistry set out. You see, bubbling and churgling, and just basic chemistry stuff going on. I've got my alchemist cookbook opened up, written in a very evil-looking language in my custom red ink.
Ethane is turning it into ethanol. You all good?
Excellent.
The smell does quickly dissipate. It was only what spilled over that started to stink up the tower.
I'm
The
back.
Aqua Regia takes all the gold out.
Oh, Aqua
Still that.
Regia, dude.
Brashy, you
Yikes.
turn around from your smonk break. You just see everybody exiting this tower. Everybody but Pool Guy.
I land on the ground and promptly go back to sleep. I just lay down.
Aqua Regia is what chemists.
So nice of you to
It's-
join me this glorious morning.
We had no
I used to
choice.
mess with that shit all the time.
It's basically if one chemist said to another, "Hey, let's get one fuck you chemical and mix it with another."
Maybe it'll dissolve gold.
Suddenly, all the pain from galloping out catches up with me, and I'm like, "Oh,
Oof.
And Ring Dancer just kind of goes up to you and she gives you a light punch right in the side of the leg. Oh, get over it.
cool." Oh, gee, that's smart.
All right, I'm gonna send a message to every pony. It's like, okay, everyone who's ready to move out, meet outside the door to the tower.
Which direction are you sending this message? North, east, south, or west?
North?
Because you could you pretty much have to gesture into a direction.
Towards the tower. Towards the tower. I'm outside the tower and I'm sending it towards the tower.
Gotcha.
I have got no idea which cardinal direction I'm sending it in.
I'm just asking you to choose one because I didn't specify where the entrance here. So
Okay, yeah. I'm sending it towards the tower. I've walked outside the tower. I've got no idea which north, south, east, or west.
give me a one.
Thanks for not giving us
give
I'm
me-
a map.
assuming Electra is not a complete brandlet and it's morning, so the sun is rising in the east.
Mhm.
Do I need to roll for that?
You just give me a D4. We can call it
Yeah,
whichever
yeah.
direction. North, east, south, and west, respectively. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Fuck. What? Oh shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
You send this message out. Everybody in your current vicinity gets the message. Then a
Okay.
second later, you get your the response from the message from a familiar voice from Spirit. And you just kind of hear the whispered conversation. Only if you can find me, and it's more like teasing.
This thing is magic too? Holy shit. Peregrine
I'm
just
gonna-
opens a bloodshot.
where the
eye
fuck
and
you
closes it
is?
again.
Well,
Alright, she's
only
in the
only
tower. She's in the tower.
no, only Electra can hear the voice really.
She's in the tower. I jump back into the tower. I'm gonna sprout my flame wings, and I'm gonna search this tower head to toe for her.
You could take a 20 if you're spending a good amount of time just scouring the tower.
I don't even know if taking a 20 would
Sure.
catch that girl.
What do I roll for that? 1d20?
Oh no, you literally act as if you rolled a 20 and then add your modifier.
So
Okay.
perception is a wisdom.
Yeah,
modifier.
I'll do that.
Wisdom plus perception.
So if you
So
roll a 20, what-
20 plus perception plus my modifier on perception.
Mhm.
Hold up. Okay.
Young.
My perception modifier is 3, so 23.
Nice. You do not spot anything.
Yikes.
Just leave her. She'll follow.
Alright, I'm gonna send another message. It's like, alright, miss.
North,
You
east,
win.
south, or west.
I can't. I'm gonna send it towards the tower again. I'm at the door of the tower.
Uh-huh.
It's like, alright, miss. You win. I can't find you. If you're coming with us, you can, but if you don't want to, I guess I can't force you.
And you get a message back. Well, it would help if you looked in the right place.
The right what?
The right place.
I'll send another message. You're just too good at hiding. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Very slowly. You hear you feel a little bit of like breath on the edge of your ear as the words "I know" come to your ear, and you look to the left, and there she
What?
is.
Mainly
She was
you
riding you
have
the whole
You
time.
cut out a bit.
the craziest network issues.
You say you know, I guess you're just too good at hiding, and then you feel breath on your ear as it just says as you just hear the words "I know."
She really was just on your back the entire time.
I'm just gonna jump a bit just because she surprised the shit out of me.
Just Decker.
And she seems to be holding a small bit of paper as she kind of makes her presence known to the party. Have you all seen this?
What's that?
She holds it out. Look! And upon it, funnily enough, I'm gonna just kind of pull this in. One moment. Boop. Bap. You kind of see, it looks like a wanted poster. Specifically, like this. Has this image on it. It's
Oh, I remember that.
yeah,
Look
and
for an image.
it's a wanted poster, as well as a reward for a few a fairly hefty sum of a few thousand gold.
Hold on. Where's the whose wanted picture is it?
Your guys.
Just a random pony? Oh,
All of us.
I tried to show it to all players. If you can't see it,
yeah, I didn't see it.
look in your journal. It'll just be the it's Theo's first drawing with the stabbing of
Why does it still say loading ...
I can't tell you. I don't know. It does say that. That's kind of weird.
Like I see the picture, but then it also just says loading.
Yeah, I see that.
So
So
is it-
we're wanted in a land of outlaws? Is that what's happening here?
Yep.
Mm. Okay.
Interesting.
I'm in my I'm in my journal.
Sorry.
I don't
yeah.
see any
Journal. It'll be under the images.
nothing personal.
Yeah, nothing personal. That's the one.
Okay, got it.
I'm still just a snoozing.
We've just woke up.
And I mean, you could.
Let's
snooze all
move
you-
out.
You could snooze all you want, but the gay Persian just kind of would snuggle up close. Well, sort of. Yeah. You know how Dashfire had explained how Autoslus had woken up right in front of
Oh,
like nose to
yeah.
nose? Yeah.
That was horrifying.
It was kind of it's kind of like that. Like he's just waiting for
Oh
you
my
to wake
God.
up like in front of you, and then you just feel a paw on your head.
Holy
Poke, poke,
shit.
poke, poke, poke.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you're putting down, and another
I'm never
bloodshot.
sleeping in again.
I'm gonna say aloud to the
A
party.
King K. Rool eye just opens up. Like, really?
And
All right, I'm gonna say aloud to the party. All right, since we're all here now, should we explore this party, or should we explore these ruins, or do you think we should move on?
well,
You should
I
sit
don't
still and
particularly want to
heal.
get caught by the people who are probably going to be start flooding in this general direction. She points to the old prison that you guys had just come from. If you ask me, they're
That's a
going
good
to be
point.
rather curious about the large boom that is probably reverberated quite a few miles out.
Big boom.
That is a good point.
It's not my first time being wanted.
I'm with Spirit.
It's my first. I'm not used to it. I've been outside of the church for under a week, and I'm already wanted.
And Ring Dancer just starts looking onward, like down the trail, like on your guys' map.
The beaten trail, yeah.
Yeah, she just kind of looks back. I just want off this island.
All right. I think we should move out. And so does Spirit, and so does Ring Dance. Does anyone have any objections?
And
Yes, the majority of us are egregiously injured, and we have at least one party member who's dead weight. One of us is ready to trip and fall and will die. If
All
we
right,
don't
can
find
we
a
do
place to
anything
sit
about
down,
this?
wait and heal, then our party's not going to be much of a party after all.
well,
All right,
Do we
who is
not
the
heal on
worst
like a
off
full
right now?
rest, or?
Rashi, I just want to let you know that she does seem to be damaged, though mostly non-lethally. The Miss Rape victim.
She can walk, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah, she could
Can we
walk.
get-
It's just that most of her bruises and things seem to be more non-lethal than lethal. This
Can
is
we
just,
ask her name instead of just calling
I
her
think
rape
we
victim?
should, yes.
and I'm just pointing out, Brashy, in case you did want to, is this is an ability, and I know you did want to see some of your abilities. You have Calming Touch as an ability, which feels 1d6 plus 6 non-lethal that you get 7 times a day.
Yeah, for sure. Where is that under my
It'll be under your
Character
ability.
sheet.
It'll be under your abilities tab.
abilities? Okay.
It's not a spell.
Fuck, that's why I never saw it. I'm looking at the spell.
Yeah, no, it's not a spell. It's an ability.
Hold on, let me try and find it. I'm scrolling.
Mainly, I've got a out of character question.
Yeah, go for it.
How much do we heal on a full sleep?
Full.
What?
Cut
Fully?
out.
Full.
Okay, got it.
Okay. I
What was
gotta
the
set
answer?
that. Full. Everything.
Pretty much what I assume is that you guys spend the night expending literally every single one of your remaining healing things before going to sleep and getting them all back. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All of my healing things.
Also, in case you ever need to like heal things and you don't have healing spells, Brashy, just know that you do have channel positive energy.
Hold on, I can't find it under abilities.
It'll
Maybe
be
it's
on,
under
it'll be
traits.
be a spell like ability specifically.
Okay, so you're saying that the entire party, including the NPCs, are at full health. Is that correct?
Yeah. It's just she seems to still like have some bruises and things like that.
Mainly,
Hello?
I have a different sheet for Pollux this time. I don't know what you've done to him. I don't see his health or anything. I've got a weird sheet for Pollux.
I could get that re-rolled in. Let's see here.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
that is
post
kind
it.
of weird.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm still not seeing it.
Brashy, the ability
Okay, I've
specifically,
got a
I
good
could
chief.
read it
Yeah,
out to you.
we're
It's
good.
pretty much you just touch a creature as a standard action to heal it of 1d6 points of non-lethal plus 1 point per cleric level. Also removes fatigued, shaken, and sickened conditions. And you can use it a number of times per day equal to 3 plus your wisdom modifier.
Fuck, I wish this was on my character sheet. What the fuck?
It should be. That's one of the things that it ports over. Calming
I
touch.
know, but maybe it's under spells?
It would not be a spell.
I know it's not, but it's not under abilities.
Well, we could definitely diagnose that after the session here. I just wanted to let you know that you do have it then.
I'm aware because we went over this last night,
Yeah.
and I totally wanted to use it. If I just want to know where it is.
All right, let's just assume that Brashi has used it at this point. Is it like a 1 per day use?
No, he gets it 7 times per day.
All right, he's used 1. Would you like to use it, Brashi?
Oh, absolutely. But now I have to.
Okay.
I have to make. I have to
It's
find
fine. We'll deal with it. So you've used 1.
Let's see here.
I just walk over to her and rest my hoof upon her. Say, it's fuck. What would I say? I'm still kind of pensive about her situation.
Pensive. Well, she certainly doesn't resist it. She just blink, 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 and like looks up. Being more clean and not as roughed up as she looked before because of Electra, she definitely looks at least fairly cute.
Miss, are you feeling well?
She's got that nice shower feel.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer, but
She
you can nod if
nods
you
and she says, "Well, yes, thank you." She's pink already, but you do see a slight tinge of a blush as she
yeah.
clasps one of her hooves over the other, and she breaks eye contact.
I kind of say gently to her, I don't believe we've properly acquainted ourselves yet. My name is Helio, and it's a pleasure to have you along with us.
Yeah. She does look back up at this and responds, "Lucy B," and she holds out her hoof. "Nice to meet you."
I kind of hoof, clop, clip, clop.
Clap, 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 clap. As ponies do.
As they are wont to do.
Did she say her name, do you say?
Yeah. Sorry, I might have cut out. Lucy B.
Lucy B.
Lucy B.
Lucy B. Lucy B. Huh.
Lucille Ball.
Lucille Ball.
Does she have some splaining to do?
I don't think she has some splaining to do.
That was out of character. I didn't say that. That would be super rude. You've got some splaining to do. This is a boomer meme, okay?
Got some explaining to do.
Boomer. Alrighty. They certainly you all certainly look better than you did yesterday. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
Being in a prison as long as Ring Dancer and Spirit had been, at least given their descriptions, this would definitely be like a welcome treat.
Alright, I finally get up and do the big old burp stretch, and what I miss?
Me, and the gay Persian points to himself.
Nah, like, hey,
And,
where's
yeah.
everybody else?
Everybody else is just kind of outside with you. Spirit is looking at you in any case. It is about time you've woken up.
Yeah, well, a big guy like me needs a lot of sleep.
All right, we've gone over it. I think we should move on. So does Ring Dancer. So does Spirit. Does anybody have any objections?
Considering I don't know where we are, I don't reckon I do have any objections, that is.
And Spirit kind of looks over. What do you mean you do not know where you are? Did nobody tell you?
I was knocked out and brought to this coliseum. I don't know where the hell I am.
Ah, well, you are on the... And she kind of looks like she's choosing her words wisely. Island of criminals, as it were. And she looks shifty, as if she's like... in a way, like, she shouldn't know this information, but she does. It's called Criminal.
Ignoring how
Fucking,
unimaginative that is,
Oh, come on! I spent like 3 hours coming up with that name.
it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be the first time I was caught in a den of thieves. So
So Papercut just stops and he just starts uncharacteristically like laughing with actual joy.
who came up with that name, anyways? It must have been some.
It's just
Must have been one of those big dumb snow griffins.
She kind of shrugs. It has just been a kind of a general name that has been thrown around over the years, and that is what the people call it here. And she kind of shrugs.
All right. So that means we don't need to hold back, right?
We don't need to hold back for what? And she like spirit like leans in forward. I do not think that we can
Nothing.
kill everybody on this island, if that is what you are implying.
That is what I'm implying.
Are you saying this is like a prison colony?
And spirit just kind of she looks really shifty. Who's asking?
Okay. Let me rephrase that. Is this a gathering of criminals, or is this where criminals are sent?
I wouldn't call them criminals. I would just call them outliers of the law.
Okay, what are your definite murderers? Okay, how about that?
I kind of I look at Spirit and I tell her like, there's no need to be so tense. We're friends.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hunt you down. I mean, I know I'm a bounty hunter, but still.
Kind of feel free to roll diplomacy, both of you.
Oh, me?
That's not gonna go well.
Yeah, both of you.
I might
Both of you,
slob on
meaning
her.
who?
What was that?
Huh?
What was that?
Me and Helio, I
Me-
think.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Helio and
Yeah, yeah. I very much look like I'm going to turn her in.
And she kind of takes a deep breath. Well, let's just leave it at the fact that I am not the most moral of ponies. And while I do appreciate that you yourself are not going to hunt me down for a bounty, and she kind of looks toward Mr. Helio, I would prefer not to disclose my activities in front of a holy man, regardless if I align
Okay.
with his views or not.
Okay, forget your activities. This island.
My work is with the church, not the constabulary.
I'm not worried about your activities. What I'm asking is, did the criminals come together to make a society on this island, or were they sent here as the unwanted?
Oh fuck.
She nods. The former of those two.
Okay, so this is a criminal society. Okay. We're in some trouble.
Then surely it would be oxymoronic to be wanted in a land of those war.
Did you just call yourself a moron? She tilts her head to the side. She looks genuinely confused, as if she did not know the word.
Oxymoronic, like.
No, I know out of character what the word means. I'm saying spirit.
No,
does not
I know.
seem-
I'm saying this in character.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying this in character.
Peregrine leans in. I didn't know what it meant either.
Self-contradictory. I say.
Oh. And she kind
What
of,
does contradiction mean?
This even spirit like looks over to you, and then
I'm kidding.
And then she's like, "Oh, okay," and she nods and
Did she get it? Did she understand it?
yeah, she understands it.
Okay.
And she kind of she does like one of those little like glimmer self boobs. I would think it
Okay.
is quite ironic.
Meanly dead.
Oh,
You died for like a full 3 seconds if you were talking there.
Oof. She kind of did like a little glimmer self boop and just quietly told herself, "It's quite ironic, isn't it?"
I'll say.
Regardless.
Anyways, where are we going?
And she kind of rubs her head. Honestly, I've never been after the prison, so I could not tell you. That being said, and she looks toward Electra, who had suggested killing this whole island. I would highly recommend acting like criminals yourself, Perhaps if you have magic of some sort, I will have no problem blending in.
I think we should move on and find the next city.
As long as it's a bunch of griffins, I can maybe sneak in. No problem. Just
This isle is sick.
I'd like to
I
find.
bet you sent a
landmark
lot of
god
people
later
here,
in
didn't you?
this.
Maybe. No idea.
And with that, if you guys are traveling, what you guys are allowed to move per day is 4 squares. I looked up average walking speeds of travel way back when. That's a general good amount. What you could see is the road around your thing. You guys are free to travel.
Well, there's a path.
all right.
Shall we
How much
follow?
time
I think
has
we
passed
should.
since
I think
I-
we
or
should
should we
vote.
make our
I
own?
do think we should follow the path.
Aye.
How much time has passed since we woke up?
Like an hour.
8 hours. What? 8? And
Okay,
oh,
perfect.
since we woke up. Oh, yeah.
Since we woke up, what, maybe 30 minutes?
Yeah, this is like
30 minutes to an hour.
the first
sure.
hour. Just kind of
Yeah.
waking up.
I
getting
think that's.
groggy.
What do you
I
think,
had-
Emily?
I had to
30
smoke.
minutes to an hour?
Yeah.
Watch the sunrise, big smonk, talk for a little bit. Yeah, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. And Mimley's dead.
Yes. What? Sorry. I missed what you guys said.
We're following the road.
Oh, nice. Oh well, you guys have free reign to move the token, but you get 4 squares a day.
Okay.
Oh, it's up to
Alright,
you.
since
I'm
we're
gonna let-
moving-
I'm
I'll
gonna
let you guys do that. I'm currently busy expelling alcohol.
Fuck's sake.
I believe we should follow the path.
I don't believe there's time to make our own, so let's make our way.
That's-
One.
That's actually woke. Holy shit.
What?
I don't believe there's a way to make our own, or I don't believe there's time to make our own, so let's make our way. That's actually fucking woke, dude.
Goddamn hell.
Unironically. Alright.
That's
Very
one
well.
square. Does diagonal count as one square?
Yeah.
We can do 4 per day. Who cares if we have to wait some more? We can just heal well, we're already healed, but
2. Oh,
Who doesn't want to be doubly healed?
no, this
Retreating-
is no.
Retreating
this is 3.
good because you get treated
Diagonal.
again.
We can move diagonal. That's 3.
Okay. Huh.
Alright. Do you guys think we should head north? Or east?
We had a
Do any
fork.
of us have- I'd like to follow the sun to the east.
What is that
but-
tree over there?
perhaps
That's a good
perhaps
question.
someone has left a marking on the tree for directions.
Do we
Yeah,
want
let's
to
check that
go?
out.
Do we want to search the tree in the distance there?
I do.
Yeah,
Alright,
sure.
let's
There
go.
might be some tips for us there.
Might be a bunch of hanging
Alright,
bodies.
that's one day. It's
That's-
evening.
We're
Yep,
at a
it-
tree.
It's evening by now as you guys kind of round upon a kind of a lone, singular, very tall tree. There does seem to be markings upon it. Small, like little lash marks. The kind of things that you'd see, like if you'd, I guess, traveled into the mountains at some point with like aspen trees, and you know how people carve out like their names and things into the trees. It's kind of
Yeah,
like
of course. Yeah,
it's
that's
along-
what I was hoping for.
Yeah, it's kind of along the lines of that. Most of them just seem to be like little like love mementos to people who like initials that you don't really recognize on their own.
So it's like a
I'm
typical
going-
tree on a.
I'm
fucking
gonna detect
yard.
magic on it.
Well, I was going to continue. It doesn't really have any like sign upon it per se. You do see like one kind of scroll, like there's a word occasionally on there, and you just see the word "the pocket" is occasionally on there, scattered around the tree.
Show you a pocket.
Well,
The
I
ham
can't make
pocket.
heads or tails of this chicken scratch. Out of character, chicken scratch
Hey.
is.
Okay, I'm going to
Watch it.
knowledge nature. What kind of
Yeah.
And before the Persian scrawls his name and my name on there.
Damn, you got me. What were you rolling knowledge nature for?
Huh?
to find out what kind of tree it is?
It is actually it is. Let me look up tree names because this is something I did not look up.
So
What's
are
it
there,
look
are
like,
there, are there
Mooney?
like
What's it look like?
couplings on the tree?
Oh,
Mooney, what's it look like?
it actually looks like
I
a,
know
ba-
trees,
a
bitch.
baobab. It looks like a baobab tree. It's a perfect tree for this.
I don't know what that is.
Like a
Baobab?
giant-
Baobab. It's like the
What are the properties
upside
of
down
the
trees in
trees that
Madagascar.
Fuck's
Yeah, hey,
sake.
I'm gonna post that image in the Discord here.
All right.
All right,
Let's see it.
campaign general. This is the baobab tree. It's effectively like a giant like penis out of the ground.
It is. It really is. It looks like the savannah tree with a giant penis trunk.
Oh, it's Rafiki's tree.
Yikes!
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a yikes. Okay, I'm gonna say to the party. All right, that's a yikes tree.
That's a yikes tree. And Spirit just kind of like leans in. What is a yikes?
Look, it's even got a meteor ring. Look at it.
What's a fucking yikes?
What is a yikes?
I don't
That's a good
believe
I-
question.
Tell Spirit. I'll tell you when you're older.
And she
All right, mainly-
she looks a
Yeah,
little
I'll-
offended. I think I am older than you. And she
That's not very ladylike of you.
and she looks at she looks back up to the tree. I suppose I don't get this modern slang wherever it comes from.
Mainly, how high?
Wait,
is
go
the-
back.
I'll tell
how-
Spirit.
How high is the?
All right, old lady.
How high
I'll
did
get
the
to that in a
sketchings go?
second, Perry. Random pool guy. What did you say?
In good fun. In good fun. It was a
okay,
quip.
okay. What did you say, Orion?
How high did the sketches go? Like the writing that's into the tree bark. How high does it go?
Some of them go all the way up into the branches, and the higher you go, the more claw marks you see inside the tree.
Okay. Are any of the
Are you
written
implying that
languages
these
or have any
falcons fuck in
messages?
the tree?
It does not look like Falcon. It doesn't look like Falcon. Falcon.
I mean, the burn niggy.
No, what?
Are you-
Sorry, what did you say? What did you say, Orion? Hang on, let me hear what Orion was looking at.
Making a linguistics check to see if there's any hidden messages or unusual languages written into the tree.
Not that you can see. Most of them just seem to be like initials. It's more decorative the higher you go, if anything. It seems like the people who are most dedicated to get up here just wanted to make sure that their mark was at least good.
The love tree.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up the tree, and I'm gonna keep a safe distance from the branches, just in case there's any wild animals or anyone up there that's hiding. And I'm going to inspect to make sure there's no one in the tree.
That'd be one courageous lion.
Feel free to give me a perception check. Yeah.
Sure.
There isn't anything that you really notice now.
I'm gonna check again because I don't trust my first.
Fuck you, Perry.
Well, I'm convinced. Everything is clear up here.
And
I'll fly up.
And as you kind of fly up, Peregrine. Actually, you do notice something, Pool Guy. You notice that as Peregrine is flying up, the Persian is kind of going toward the tree, like one claw distended.
As I fly up, so I can't fucking see. I'm gonna land up on top of the tree. Look around. see
Looking at the
what's going
tree, are there like the heart and initial things?
Oh yeah.
I kind of say aside, it's nice to see that this land isn't a lost land without love.
And the Persian is kind of scratching in markings. Tell me about
Yikes! I don't say that in character.
Yeah, are there any spots left to make a mark?
Oh, there's plenty of spots.
It's a big
There's
ass
so
tree.
many spots. And as he's kind of carving into the tree, he puts a P, like he puts a big heart. He puts like the letter P, dot. He looks towards you guys. You know his last name?
I believe that is his only given name.
Peregrine is just as he's up there, noticing he's the only one really up there, does this like his prideful kind of stance, like yeah, I'm up here.
Just
Yeah.
Witness
chest
me.
roofed out.
Yeah, witness me, world. Let me see. Let me give you a check here or something. I don't know what the fuck it is, but
Let me give you a check. I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be a check.
Nice. Epic. And,
Shit.
You floof out your chest.
It's literally check.
Oh!
Was that a check 1d20 or?
Yeah, 1d20, yeah.
Yeah, it's 1d20
Nice.
plus his charisma. Performance is a charisma-based skill. And
Charisma 0.
Actually, my Christmas negative too. It should be a 10. I don't know why that isn't coming up.
That's a
think
negative
it's because
10.
of your
That's a
ranks and
negative
skill.
10, my man.
Yeah.
Because when you have shit put in skill, like
Sorry,
thing,
that's a positive 10.
Yeah. A couple
Negative
feathers
2.
fall off. I don't know. Something
And,
dumb happens.
You fart.
He puts the P,
Yeah.
and then he puts a small plus, and then he just puts L.S. L.S. on it. And he kind of
little stinky.
admires his handiwork for a second. He looks towards you, actually, Brashy. Care to give us a blessing? He blinks his eyes. Blink, blink, blink.
Care to give a what?
Well, who's LS?
And he blinks more and puts on the most innocent of expressions that a gay Persian can have. Why, it's little old me.
Little old me.
Alright, I'm gonna interrupt.
Bell.
I'm gonna interrupt and say, alright, I'm sorry that we've been so rude, but what is your name?
And he acts like he's affronted. Well, it's about time you've asked. And then he just kind of puts a paw to his chest. They call me the Little Spectre.
Little what?
The little specter.
The Little Spectre. It's my fighting name.
Is that what they call you, or is that your
Deeply
name?
concerned.
Or are they
Well,
one and the same?
he kind of looks over to Ring Dancer, who is notably starting to withhold a chuckle. It was known as that. Now they just call me Catnip.
Okay, can I not chuckle? I know I did in real life, but can I not? No, fuck it. She
Roll
did.
to not chuckle.
She did. Fucking Electra chuckled, but tried to hide it.
And Mr. Gay Person blushes heavily and like gives you that look of like, don't laugh, like, you know, that one.
She tried to hide it. She hit it pretty good. Hold on.
Give
you want me to-
me a bluff check. That's gonna be a bluff check from
All
you.
right. All right. That's gonna be a bluff check. Okay, I'm okay with that. She hit it to the best of her ability, which is pretty good.
You passed it off as a cough.
Oh!
Ring Dancer, on the other hand, it just starts fucking bursting out laughing.
Well, I'm sorry to say, Mr. Spectre, that I'm not a minister as of yet.
Kind of a. He's
I'm merely a pony on chosen
Kind of his face right now.
to be on a mission by Celestia.
Yeah, if you call this a mission, kind of looks around.
Papercut puts his hand on his shoulder and just says, "I'm sorry for your loss."
Savage.
Big smoke.
Meanwhile, Mr. Peregrine is looking rather prideful upon the stump that he is on. Very large
Bump.
Can we get a map?
tree.
Oh, I put this on the tree.
Oh, nice.
Metal Phantasm. That's
Was here.
Well done, Papercut. They'll no doubt be able to track us now.
Oh, fuck it. If we're gonna fucking... Oh, fuck. Let's each make our marks on this tree. That'd be so dope.
Ooh, that could be a cool thumbnail. It's just like all your guys' all your guys' marks on the tree.
Oh, you're back.
Let me hit up that Paint 3D.
I just used my finger on Clip Studio for that.
You know what? I just I'll leave my mark on this tree.
Should I use the crayon tool?
You just use just use the crayon. Well, Ring Dancer certainly goes up to the tree as you guys all start making your marks, and she kind of looks at her hoof for a moment. Ooh. She gets an idea. She reels back her hoof and just thumps a solid hoof into this tree, pulling her hoof back, and it just leaves the like a horseshoe mark upon it. With like the there's 2 little imprints on her horseshoes that you guys know. It's like on each one of those little like legs of the horseshoe. It's just the initials R and D.
Mainly cut out for a good 2 seconds there.
Oh, my bad. She
Alright.
R and a what?
R and D.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Don't mind me.
Perry's dead.
Peregrine's gonna
What's that?
looks like he's fumbling with his pistol up there. He looks like he's inserting a bullet.
Ooh, fancy.
And okay, yeah, he inserted an adamantine bullet. He's gonna drop down to clear spot in the tree and shoot clean through it.
Okay.
And you hear from the other side of the tree as the bullet goes through. Watch way to go shooting that thing.
No, I'm on their side. Well, unless they're on the other side of the tree, then yeah, I guess I shot at them. Let me hang on.
It was more spirit went to the other side, sneaking around.
Where are my adamantine bullets? Holy shit. Whatever, it goes through
What I
like
do,
thickness 40 or something.
Yikes.
what I do is I take out an acid flask and I use a metal rod to guide the acid into the tree bark so it eats it away. And then I take my red ink and I fill that into the exposed wood and I make this symbol upon it.
This thing is killing this tree. Oh.
Also,
I'm gonna tell
Orion
you what I
flies
rolled in real
into-
life.
Orion
It's a
flies
nat
into a
1.
pair-
I gotta restart my computer. I'll be right back.
Oh, nice.
Is my voice coming through, Choppy?
No, you're
I can
good.
hear you.
Okay.
Just usually you're talking at the same time as some other people on my end. So it gets
Yeah, it keeps feeling like I'm getting talked over, but that's okay. Anyway, once I make my mark in the tree, I fly back up to Peregrine, and I.
Oh, I'm
fly
down on the
up-
ground now.
You're down on the ground. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
fly
where
back
I
up
shot the
to-
hole in.
All right, never mind.
Okay, I'm posting mine. What I've written on the tree in fucking MS Paint on a fucking trackpad.
Yeah, me too. Hold on.
nice.
And I kind of hold my hoof over it and kind of under my breath say, "Let all who see this see the light and be blessed." Celestia. And then I kind
Ooh.
of just
I turn to Pool Guy and I just say, "Let them follow us."
They certainly will. I guess more blood for the blood gods.
You briefly hear from behind the tree like 3 little slashing noises, like against wood, and then a very happy spirit exclaiming, "There we go."
is Zed or an S for spirit instead
Yeah.
of Z for Zoro.
Yep.
What was the Persian's name again?
The Persian's name, if I put it up.
Lil Spectre.
Yeah, Little Spectre. Was his fighting name, but they apparently had changed his name to Catnip after a certain happening in the ring that Ring Dancer is thoroughly amused about.
I look to Ring Dancer and I ask her, what about that crazy fellow we saw in the cage? How many fights did he have?
You talking about Jeffries?
Yeah, the chess playing guy. How many fights was he in?
Ooh. She kind of thinks. He's been there longer than me. She kind of
Holy shit.
Fuck.
She keeps thinking.
Jeffrey. It's fucking sleeper agent, dude.
She keeps thinking like she's trying to. It looks like she's trying to decide decide maybe a rough number. Easily 200-300 a year. They don't really kill him. They think he's rather funny, actually. He likes to bring those chess pieces of his out onto the field and chuck them at people.
Oh, he was funny, all right.
He likes.
I love Jeffrey.
And skilled.
The other she ponders a little bit. It's too bad that his friend couldn't get out. That was his best friend, the one with the skull.
Whoops.
I hope it wasn't. I hope it wasn't the kobold.
I hope so.
Fuck that kobold.
Fuck that kobold.
And she just kind of like looks over. Did you guys not unlock his cage?
We left him a key. If he truly desired to be free, he would have made his own way out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's how it went. Low charisma.
Low charisma.
Shit.
Oh boy. And she just kind of shrugged. Never really liked that guy. I always acted like he beat me because it made the crowd laugh, and she kind of shrugs. Funny little kobold.
Hey, you were there.
And she looks over. I'm blaming him, and she
Was she
points
really?
she points to the Persian.
Hmm.
Very distracting and flamboyant. And she starts laughing again. Very flamboyant.
He's on fucking fire.
Have we got? Hold up.
So do we have to snooze or do we move 4 tiles?
Hold up.
If you move another 4 tiles, you just be under the effects of exhaustion, but you can do it without taking a rest.
I wish we could see further.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. Ayo.
All right. I had to restart my computer.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah. This is what I carved into the tree.
Ooh.
Mm.
Fancy.
Dude.
Pretty.
Ooh. That is pretty fancy. It is pretty fancy indeed. And you guys carve your various things into the rock. And
Tree.
tree, sorry. Wrong inanimate object.
You just got caught slipping, nigga.
I slipped.
Big schlep. Alright. Let's take a little nap here and get moving again.
Okay.
I don't think sleeping right beside this landmark is
Beside it, I intended to sleep on it.
It's fine. Yeah, let's sleep on it. I don't give a fuck.
I think naturally those looking for us would be
I'll keep looking.
drawn to this.
Mm.
And
I don't know
yonder,
if
I
those
see
griffins
some
are looking for us. We kind of
I'm
destroyed their
fine with-
home.
I'm fine with moving on, Helio, but I'm fine also with sleeping here. I don't give a fuck.
Let's take a vote.
Does not matter to me.
I vote stay.
And Spirit just kind of shrugs. I feel safe knowing that. And she looks to Mr. Metal Phantasm. He over there apparently does not sleep. I was watching him all night. It's kind of creepy, actually.
Well, we got our lookout then.
I couldn't even break his daydream when I wiggled out in the distance a little bit.
But when I woke up, he looked like he was high as fuck. Just gonna say.
Was it the catnip? And she starts laughing.
I'll laugh with her. That was pretty good.
ha he ha.
And you see Ring Dancer looking up the tree. And she kind of does that like little, you know when cats are about to jump up on something, like a little butt wiggle kind of thing. Y'all
Yep.
know,
Swiggity swooty.
y'all know
I
that.
know it. Yep.
All right,
Run and tell that.
Cats sure are good at climbing trees.
let me open up her sheet here because I gotta see some Ring Dancer. I had to roll a check for her.
And throwing up from high places.
All right, skills. Oh, she is actually not very good. Oh no, she's alright at that. Boop. And by sheer force of just literally pounding her hooves into the left and right of this tree on her way up and using her horseshoes as like leverage, you see her starting to climb up this tree. It's kind of like you know in Mulan when she's climbing up the pole and is occasionally falling down. Like
She's climbing, but you can tell she's definitely doing it.
yeah,
I'm gonna shout out to her. Hey, it's better than my climbing.
I am thoroughly intimidated.
And
I think she needs to roll an intimidation check now.
oh, I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be like a passive intimidation. She doesn't even realize she's doing it. Hang on. Here you go.
That's decently scary.
17.
She rolled a 7.
Versus.
You can make a will save for me. Versus that.
Yeah, I'll make that save. Fuck.
He'll make.
If I'm aroused by her display, does that mean I automatically pass?
Ooh, I would say so.
Oh,
Oh,
I am
nice.
29. Yikes.
Woo!
Okay.
I am thoroughly unintimidated.
Thoroughly unintimidated.
Not intimidated anymore.
And Spirit, briefly.
I thought I was. I wasn't.
As you're looking up at this, Bashi, briefly, just what catches your attention is suddenly the twang as into the tree as Spirit literally like just launches her rapier directly into the tree, so that way the point goes in it, and it just and she you see Spirit fly up, bounce on the end of it, and then as she does, she kind of grabs it with her hoofs and like launches herself upward toward the top with her wings.
I'm gonna slowly fly next to her and just kind of have my arms crossed and watch her.
Oh,
She
are we supposed to be climbing this tree?
I mean,
Nah.
she is, but she's just kind of
Nah, nigga.
That's up to you.
I'm gonna roll an acrobatics for Mr. Spirit here because that was pretty
Mr. Spirit.
Miss Spirit,
Uh-oh.
sorry.
Mrs. Durr.
let me open up her little schlump here. Hang on. All right, Spirit character sheet skills.
I'm like one of the only ponies here that can't fly, so.
And she jumped, so technically yes, 39.
I would like to keep Mr. Persian.
Sorry about that.
I'm gonna give this to Persian.
But you see him start to open his wings as if he's going to just kind of fly up, and then his nose starts twitching. He looks over.
Here you go, Persian. What's your name?
He's a good kitty.
Little Spectre. That's what the name is.
Yeah,
Little Spectre. Here you go, Little Spectre. I respect you. Here you go. You helped us
respect the
escape.
spec.
And he literally like his pupils kind of dilate as he gets closer and sniff, and he actually gets this face
Fuck.
on.
Oh.
He gets that face on, you know the one. And
I think you should be more conservative with
one.
that catnip, buddy.
That's all right. He can have another one, dude. He helped us escape. He flew over that wall, dude. He did a good job.
And he takes it into his mouth, just by the stem, and just kind of bats at it a little bit with his paws. And then
Okay,
you kind of
for real.
you kind of hear a gaspy laugh from the top of the tree. And he looks up. Shut up!
That video I linked is linked to the specific time frame where I believe if he overdoes that catnip, this will go.
Oh no!
There's something. There's something hilarious about a cat going to a high place to go vomit.
Oh shit!
Monty, no!
It hasn't happened yet.
No! Just the look on that
Okay,
cat's
it hasn't
face.
happened yet.
Orion looks
Alright.
to Helio. It's like,
Hold up.
"Oh, Helio, you need to get up this tree, right?
Why?
Do you intend to stay on the ground, or do you want to stay with the group up there?
I'll be
group?
I'll be fine.
You'll be fine. All right, you're on your own. I start flying up.
Are you on your? Are
How
you
much
on your
room do
own?
we have up here?
Oh, it's a
Hold
a
on,
big tree.
Helio.
Oh, okay.
Helio. I'm standing on the ground and I just unroll this
Electra's
nigga.
on the ground too?
You unroll that
Yeah.
nigga. He's unrolling.
Big comfy.
I'm
Unroll.
big unrolling, dude. Also, survival, is that a skill?
Survival is a skill, yes. If you're searching for water, food, searching for things
Wood.
wild.
Or a fire?
Yes, that would be a survival check.
Hold up. That's under what?
Survival. It's just a skill.
Oh, I gotta scroll up. Hold up. Skills, survival. Got it.
Yeah, hold up.
I'm looking for wood to start a fire.
You don't see any fucking
Find a couple of twigs.
You look
Find-
all around the tree and you
I
can't
mean,
find
yeah,
any wood.
You find some twigs and stuff like that. But setting them down, Helio, you clearly notice that they're kind of wet.
They're kind of what?
They're kind of wet, and
Wet?
Alexa looks very proud of herself.
It's wet.
Look at these wet twigs, dude. I can do this. Let's do this. Helio. These are good twigs, okay?
As nice as a
What?
roaring fire would be on this night.
I think you
I-
underestimate how
I-
good these twigs are gonna be.
I think I'm estimating. I'm estimating quite accurately, and
All right.
I'm going to say that let's maybe avoid a fire and not bring those who would search at night to us.
Maybe,
in
but
such a vivid way.
don't your hooves? Don't they feel wet?
My hooves are nice and dry.
They're kind of wet. All right, mine are kind of wet. Fine. If you don't want a fire, I will sleep with wet hooves. But let it be known.
Why are you looking
That.
for things to start a fire with when you yourself can be the? Should you choose to spread your wings, you could dry yourself off.
My wings are a gift.
Yeah, so are mine. Go to sleep.
them.
I don't need to. We don't need to fly anywhere.
I'm just
We are
imagining
sleeping.
I'm just imagining Electra.
I don't need my wings to sleep.
putting like a hoof or like a cloven hoof to Helio's lips. Shh, shh, shh. My wings are a gift.
Peregrine just shoves his owl, just showing him off.
Just
Just so every pony
surely
knows.
surely if you are cold, you should just join our friends upstairs and share the warmth of friendship.
So,
Oh,
so
she's down
just,
there. Never mind then.
Just so every pony knows. And Mimely, my wings are like I'm assuming they are part of my bloodline, so they're fire wings, correct? They are literally
They are
fire
technically-
You
apparitions.
burn the tree down.
They're technically actually full out dragon wings, but if you would like the fluff of that they do take a somewhat fiery form, then yes.
Okay, I would like the fluff that they take a fiery form. I don't need the actual fire wings that aren't fiery. Like nobody can touch my wings without getting hurt. Okay.
Okay.
As a fire fluff is what I'm requesting.
I don't think that I'm not gonna say that they do damage because that's an actual ability that like you have to get,
Okay.
but it's like a warm kind of blanket of fire.
Okay. I can live with that.
Oh, I guess fine. Whatever.
I've been AFK for the last
They're
minute.
not gonna warm Brashy up, is what I'm saying.
Don't worry, nothing happened.
I'm not
We're
gonna
just
do
trying
it
to
for
sleep.
Brashy to warm him up. We're just trying to sleep.
Well, Spirit and Ring Dancer are already kind of collapsed on each other and snoring.
Aww.
Let's kind of lay back.
I'm at the
on my
base of the
back.
tree. I don't see shit. So there's
I'm-
nothing for me to awe at.
I'm atop the tree, and I just take watch. Hopefully, not falling into another daydream.
Finally, a nice place to roost.
Give me a perception check, Theo.
Let me just roll this. Please, no more daydreams.
Nice.
No more daydreams.
One better than
I'm
last
gonna
time.
roll. Is it alright
One
if I
better
roll a
than last time.
prestidigit? I can. Is it alright if I roll a prestidigitation check on Theo to visually, like as he's awake? I don't know what he's doing as he's asleep, but is it okay if as he's awake I can roll like no more daydreams?
Papercut's going through a mandatory system maintenance.
Prestidigitation wouldn't do that. It just does minor little magical effects and stuff.
All right, I'm gonna do illusion then. Minor
Unsavable
illusion.
Windows update.
What kind of minor illusion you doing?
Hold up. Just a sec. Just give me a sec. Silent image.
Ooh. What kind of silent image are you making?
I'm given a silent image of a very nice beach scene. He's sitting on a beach. He's looking out over the
Silent
slowly
image.
rolling waves.
Silent image is actually an illusion spell, like outward, like you make the illusion of something like on the landscape somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. The silent image. He's standing watch. Correct.
Yeah, he's looking outward. It doesn't like what I'm saying is that it doesn't change
It can't.
his
It can't.
perception. It just
Yeah. It can't like engulf his entire field of view. But
He just wants to get his
so, like,
attention.
yeah.
Right?
Okay. So his silent image is his mother, and she's just kind of slowly rocking back and forth. And she's not saying anything. She's just smiling slightly at him, slowly rocking back and forth, and that's it.
nice.
Ah,
Ooh. So this does appear in your vision. How far away do you put it from him?
5 meters.
Well, you do.
Right up in his
You most
shit.
definitely do spot that, Theo, up on the tree.
he's just standing there, just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Or you've given him a panic attack. Ring Dancer
what?
snores louder. She doesn't wake. And you hear Spirit just say, "What the fuck are you on about?"
Electra kind of hides behind a tree a bit.
They go back
Orion
to sleep.
finds a nice sturdy branch to wrap his tail around. It's a bit out away from the party, close to the edge, but it's a strong enough branch to support his weight and everything he's carrying. Before he drifts off to sleep, he looks to the party and he says, "Hey, everyone, be careful. If you see any tree sap, make sure you do not touch it because this tree is actually infected. And if you get any tree sap on you, there's a good chance you'll break out with very painful blisters. But if you're not falling
What?
asleep in sap, you'll be fine."
Electra takes this to heart and does not touch any trees at all, sap or not.
Yeah. I mean, if they could
Good
give
night,
you a
everyone.
thumbs up, they would. Actually, Ring Dancer does. She her horn kind of glows just a little bit, and you see like that like those Lyra images of her like making hands in the air. It's kind of like that. She just mage hands. Gives you a thumbs up. Boom.
Nice. All right, so I wrap my wings around me to cover my eyes and tuck my hooves in, and I go to sleep.
night passes. Theo, other than Electra's illusion, you do not notice anything out of the ordinary. Though, upon waking up, Helio, around, somewhat like on the path seems to be some fresh footsteps. People that seem to might have passed by the place through the night. I guess claw prints rather. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, did I cut out?
Hello.
Hello?
It's the next day. 4 squares are yours.
All right.
Where to go? Where to
We
go?
Oh,
descend
hold on,
the tree.
because I get up early for the sunrise. Does anybody wake up and see me like on the ground,
No,
just with doing my naked shit?
I don't.
Peregrine is snoring, hopefully not being molested by a Persian.
Well, I mean, you can look up and I mean see Spirit just kind of respectfully watching you from the top of the tree, Brashy.
I don't look. I'm more interested in the sun.
You have since stripped down, yes?
Excuse me?
You have since taken off your vestments, yes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but Spirit's blushing a little bit.
Nice. As obviously out of character because I'm just in my morning ritual of getting up, getting naked, pulling out a fucking pipe, pointing it towards the sunrise and praying to myself. But I'm not gonna bother saying anything out loud because like not like fucking anyone can hear me. They're all up in the tree.
They're all up in the fucking tree.
Yeah, I'm just. She hears like
Gotta burn
small
this fucking tree.
muttering.
And
I'm just doing my thing.
once you are done,
Yeah, I'm putting my clothes back on now.
and Spirit comes down. Whoosh, does like a little bit of a like a somersault in land, as she does so, and just kind of looks onward to you.
Ah, so nice of you to join me this morning.
And she just kind of she nods, and to you as well, Mr. Helio.
Mr. He. You need better internet, Mimely. Damn.
I know. I'm sorry,
Holy shit.
Mr. Helio. That's what she finished the sentence with.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And then she just kind of like looks over somewhat toward the sun, but obviously not directly into it because that's just you don't do that. And
Yeah, I've been looking directly at the fucking sun. Fuck you.
and she just
That's
kind of
my
like
shit.
she looks onto it. You know, I would join you if Mother Luna thought it was thought it permissible.
If what thought it permissible?
Mother Luna.
Well, I think the sisters are a lot nicer to each other than would be pointed out in scriptures.
This is
But
true.
But it sure is wonderful, isn't it? Her work.
Nah. She curtly nods. And
The morning is to be shared.
as is the night.
And I say to her, any moment with a friend, or shared with a friend, is glorious. I just merely enjoy her work.
And Spirit gives another blush. Oh, I'm so glad you think of me as such.
I just nod.
Nice. How are the rest of you guys
Just
waking
smile and nod,
up?
fellas.
Yeah. How are the rest of you guys waking up?
Peregrine's a late riser, as usual.
Hold on, fucking.
There's
We
the-
need to do something that I do with my friends when we play
Oh?
during night times. You roll to dream.
Ooh.
So you just roll a d20, and then you have to explain to the party, based on a number, what you're dreaming and how good or bad your dream was. So I'm gonna.
So like
I
a
like
10 is
that.
a normal dream, 20 is a
Yeah, no pluses,
amazing
no
dream.
just roll a dream, and depending on the number, you explain what you're dreaming and how good.
Oh.
It's fun.
Whoa!
Tell us all about
dream.
your fun dream.
So I had a terrible nightmare of being caught while we're wanted, and being thrown into a dungeon where I may never ever see the light of Celestia ever again.
Seems like we all had nightmares.
Yeah, so I had a pretty bad dream, and while Spirit was talking to me, she probably noticed that my coat was glistening with sweat a bit more than usual. Because this was a terrible nightmare,
If she
and I'm
wasn't
trying to
asleep,
hide the fact that I had a terrible fucking dream.
Ooh, give me a bluff check if you would like.
Okay, yeah, I'll fucking roll that. I'll take that. I'll take that check. Oh shit, got fucking no points above. Skills. Bluff.
Smoking a skill.
Oh god.
I mean, you do a
She's-
decent job of hiding it. It's like to a more perceptive eye, it would be like definitely be obvious, but she didn't seem to take notice.
Sun's in her eyes.
Yeah.
Alright, who next? Or I can.
Frank, I believe you were the next one to roll.
Theo did, but I don't know if he slept. Oh no, there's a perception.
I forgot to say. Eventually, because of that, I felt comfortable sleeping.
Did you, nigga?
Be it, though.
That was a
Did you?
pretty comfy image.
Roll that d20, nigga. Roll the
Alright,
dream, bitch.
Okay, it was a slash a d20 or something. What was it?
Slash roll.
Slash roll
1d.
1d20.
Alright, slash.
We'll say you get a +5 because of the illusion on this check.
Alright.
What the fuck?
Well,
Well,
Oh, Electra, I don't think you helped.
yeah,
I tried.
He's
I tried.
having a bad
bitch.
dream.
I
in
tried.
another
I tried my best.
I really don't
this
think
is
you
why
helped.
he doesn't sleep.
I
This
tried.
is why
Wait,
he
oh.
doesn't sleep.
What? Okay, wait.
He gets a
What was the
+5,
image?
dude.
Yeah.
What's
The
the
image of like a
+5?
beach? Was the
That's
image of a
6,
beach?
Mealy. That's a solid 6 right there.
Was the wait? What was the image? Was like a beach, like you said?
I
earlier?
tried to give him a loving image of his mother.
Closure.
Yeah, but you've never met her mother.
Oh yeah.
You've never met his mother, so it's just kind of like
That
this
is
weird
true.
amalgamation monster.
It was like, I wonder what his mother would look like.
Yeah, it's just like
You know
fucking
what?
big.
A
Probably
toaster.
at this point, this is. You know, I can't work magic, dude. Most, I can't work miracles. I can work magic.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but it still made his
Sorry,
dream
I'm
a
sorry
little bit
that happened.
better.
He just wakes up. He just wakes up and just goes, "Oh fuck! This is why I never dream."
And,
This tree scent is giving us is making us have bad dreams.
hold on, I have to roll
Yeah.
something for Ring Dancer.
It's the history.
And you scare Ring Dancer so much that she gives a start and puts her hoof out just in time to catch herself on a branch from falling down. She goes,
I kind of just looking up.
Yeah, he was just fucking waking up like Vietnam vet style. Fuck!
God damn.
and the Ring Dancer just shouts, "Oi!" And shouts out to you specifically. Where she's kind of dangling. She looks down. She looks down and just kind of shouts to you, Brashy. I hate heights! Flying, rather. Kind of thing. Don't know why I stayed up here. She kind of mutters.
Do you want me to catch you?
She gives you that look that's just like, really, nigga? Like, And she kind of
Like-
says like sarcastically out, just you catch me. All right, and she just lets go like very sarcastically, and
Whoa! Okay.
and she just kind of assumes the pose.
Keep in mind, I didn't say that ironically. I said that out of actual concern.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
like I would try. Okay.
Mhm.
What? Okay. So what's happening?
You need to give me a, let's say, strength check.
Oh, I'm not very
Your
strong.
DC is 13.
Let's hit that core. Okay.
Ooh.
Hey.
And you thump, woof. And you have caught her in your hooves as she looks up, and very sarcastically, mind you, she puts her arms around you and says, "My hero," and then she rolls off of you. Never offer to catch me
Ferris
again.
Bueller, you're my hero.
All right.
Kind of walks off.
Namely,
Yeah, what's up?
Always happy to lend a helping hoof.
is it okay if I went to catch her, but then I tried to like bluff it off?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, what should I roll?
Bluff.
All right.
Yeah.
Bluff.
Nice. And as she kind of walks away, saying, "Never try to, never try to like act like, never try to, like, pretty much act concerned for me was her general mood." She
Like-
walks off. a
Like I
little
tried to jump to catch her, but then I'm like after Brad should catch her. Like I was like, okay.
And yeah, she kind of flicks Brashy just on the tip of the nose with her tail, and just kind of sees you there, gives you a look. Jeez, no need to
I
look so
sneezed.
panicked, and she kind of walks off.
I sneeze, by the way.
Before he gets awakened by all of this hubbub, Peregrine dreams about White Talon being disappointed in him and stripping his weapon away from him and essentially putting him in this. If you remember the end of Half-Life 1, where if you don't take the G-Man's offer and he teleports you into this fucking room of enemies that you cannot beat, it's kind of what happens.
Okay, yeah. Dude, sick
Fuck.
gamer reference, bro.
Yeah,
Guess you could say Peregrine's gamer.
yeah. And then I wake up and I assume there's a furry chest in my face or something.
No, it's a dick, retard.
Yeah, it's dick.
It's fucking barbed.
Oh yeah, the Persian has since
I'm a
snuggled up
cat
to
bird.
you
He is a
in-
cat bird.
has since snuggled up to you in the night, kind of laying like with you. Definitely got his paws around you and a little bit of catnip on top of your head. Not mistletoe.
He's kind of
He kind of
lets it go.
Yeah. You just let the mistletoe go, or not the mistletoe, the catnip.
How would I respond to that? Okay, I need to roll a 20 here to decide what I do here. I don't. Okay, yeah, he kind of leans into it. Just lets whatever happens happen.
And it is an adorable snuggle.
Niggas gay.
At this point, he's just kind of like, yeah, this is gonna happen.
Us
Whatever.
straight folks sleep on the ground.
And upon a stretchy awakening past there, I believe everybody is awake. You guys do have your 4 squares to move for the day.
All right.
Alright. Are we going
I was
north or east?
expecting there to be a
I
more-
vote that we moved east. It has taken 3 hours from us.
Yep.
From waking up to decide where we're gonna move. These people are gonna catch us if we don't start moving quickly.
Well, we're already on the east path, so let's just move east then.
Fucking Electra looks like she's about to murder somebody herself. And she's speaking with contempt. And as you guys start walking along, mind you, strangely not, like it becomes more hilly and like mountainous, in like from those what you guys had seen in the distance before.
I don't think I call it too strange. We're in a desert.
Yeah, it's the one only strange thing is that the hillage that just kind of is at the base of the mountain. You kind of you see just in the distance a rather unusually somewhat green one.
Huh.
Green Hill.
A green hill.
What's the range
Zone?
on detect
It's a
magic?
Green Hill Zone?
It is technically a zone of something, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a zone on this
Maybe.
Green Hill that makes it green. Green Hill
Maybe.
Zone, if you will.
It's the Green Hill Zone, the zone which is.
But yeah, it's just a little.
Pretty
place.
Destiny Escape
Uh,
with a lot less hills.
Yeah.
yeah, and I mean, more concerningly, as you guys start entering these mountains, and you kind of have to start weaving your way through some of these hills.
Yeah, we're in the valley. and
Yeah,
everything.
you start getting a little bit closer to that specific green hill, and as you do, you start hearing a crashing through the through the hills themselves, like more of an echo, as if something very large is charging towards you guys. Thump, 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 thump.
I take off into the air.
Huh.
And,
I don't like this.
you take off into the air, and what you spy is you spy a troll parading its way down the path toward
What-
you. She she has
What
like
is
a
parading
very
its way down the path?
what was that?
What is parading our way down its path?
A troll. She seems
Oh.
to be fairly angry. Her hair is in a small bun, alluding to her being female. Though I mean she's missing enough hair to where it doesn't exactly look appealing. She doesn't notice you taking up into the air, but she has certainly not stopped going down this path. Thump, 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 thump. She's constantly like looking left and right, trying to find something. It seems.
Is she carrying any weapons like a club, or is there any pouches on her belt?
She does not have. Well, I mean, she has a loincloth on. If anything, she does not seem like she has a weapon, but it's on her back, kind of like in a little like within like a leather strap that just kind of holds it there.
Couldn't you sense motive on like the
And we
reasons
do
on why
we do
she's
see that this
parading?
is a female troll, right?
Oh yeah, and as she gets closer and closer, she does spot you. She stops for a moment and she starts like going up towards you guys.
All right, I'm gonna jump in front of the troll
Okay.
and look as cute as I can and say, "What are you looking for, troll?"
Give me a charisma check. Say charisma. Nice.
Hmm.
And she stops because one might assume that something charging at you that large, most things get out of the way, but cute little Kieran just kind of stands her ground, doof right in front, and she stops and she blinks a couple times. And Electra, unless you're dodging, she's reaching down to grab you by the tail,
I'm not dodging. I'm gonna let her do her shit.
and she just picks you up,
My nose is bleeding. I'll be right back.
and squints
I-
at you at eye level. What languages do you speak?
Where do I find this?
First page.
Core?
Yeah, core. Right underneath your name.
Right under my name.
Okay, is
I don't know if I do speak any languages.
she picking you up by the tail and fucking whipping you around like a fucking
Hold
bag
on.
of soup?
No.
All
She
right,
she
I'm
picks
looking
up
out for her.
Electra. She picks up Electra, brings her
Yep.
to eye level.
I whip my Kieran back and forth.
Gives her she gives her a little sniff, like, and like it waves her hair back and forth. Her breath is not the most pleasant. But then she just starts like shouting at you, just holding you there.
Focus, I like onions.
Seems angry.
I think it's retarded.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Electra, you speak. Let's see. Dark Whisper, Draconic, and Sylvan, as well as Common.
I'm sorry, did you say Darkwigger?
Dark Whisper. That being said, you do not understand her for what
I
she's
can't
saying.
speak her.
She shakes you a little bit.
I try not to look intimidated and just more cute.
And
Do I need to roll
All right,
again? Okay.
Seeing that the troll is not eating her immediately, I fly down to Electra's level, to where she's right at the eye level of the troll, and I begin grunting at her in giant, going.
Ooh,
And I ask,
fancy.
and I ask her, it's like, you're clearly looking for something. What is it?
Wait,
And,
did you say Dark Whisper?
I
no.
speak Dark Whisper.
Pool guy was speaking giant to the troll, and her like the ears just kind of do that wiggly thing, like when you hear something familiar, and you just get dropped. Electra, and he looks up, or she looks up, and she just utters like one deep grumbly word, husband. And she points to her finger, and the mark of where a ring would be kind of shows around.
And I keep grunting at her in her language. Husband, not that way.
Oh, what was that?
Husband, not that way.
And you're
What
pointing-
language is it?
Troll.
Speaking giant to her.
Oh, okay, I don't know that.
And she kind of scratches her head a little bit. Whirr! And she kind of looks like left and right before sitting down to contemplate. Briefly out of the corner of your eye, Orion, that weird strange hill in the distance, you just see the bottom of it kind of poke up a little bit, and a single hand kind of going over her face as if saying, shh.
Now, this hill, is the hill much larger than the troll I'm speaking to?
It is. It is safe to assume that this is these are both hill giants.
So, okay, all right.
Then,
So, angry wife is looking for drunk, hungover husband who spent way too much time out drinking with the boys. Is this a situation that I can gather?
And is now pretending to be a hill.
Oh, dude, the wife's gonna be pissed.
I've got glitter all over me.
how far away are the hill giants?
Me smashed. Wife
I
no
am-
like when me drink.
Death by snoo.
I imagine they look like Marge and Homer Simpson.
Been merged.
Where's Holy?
Oh god.
Oh god, it's like a
How
mix
far
of The
away are the
Simpsons and that fucking weird dragon, dinosaur thing.
This is the weirdest random encounter. So this is rare.
How far away are the hill giants?
The hill giants is the one, that weird strange hill is only like 100 feet away or so.
Oh,
Hiding in plain sight.
Oh, fuck you.
Jesus Christ.
yeah, we need to be quiet. So I say that in giant to the troll, and then I quickly fly down to the rest of the party. There's a massive hill giant over there. Be extremely silent. And then I fly back up to
I
the
try
troll's
to
face.
be silent. We'll see how it goes.
And
Better not catch you lying to someone.
the giant kind of grunts at the lot of you who can't understand. It just comes out as a really dull. And she just kind of you hear her say, this his favorite hiding spot. She's like looking around.
Mustard
really
biscuits.
looking around really suspiciously. She, like,
I ask her, is your husband a hill giant or is he a troll?
and she points to one of the hills. Big lump.
That's your husband?
She, like, she nods. Look like that, and she points to another hill, and that, and points to another hill, and that, and.
Oh,
points
is
to
she
another hill.
colorblind then? Because surely the more green one.
You are
is,
very safe to assume such things. And she points to the mountain that's next to you guys, but not like that.
What an umi.
God damn.
I ask her, what's your name?
Hilda.
Hilda. Jesus Christ.
Hilda.
And she kind of just she looks like she has to like think a moment, like she just kind of forgot her name, and she shakes her head. Her name, Ita. She kind of
Edita?
she nods. Ita.
Edita. Okay.
Well.
Ita. Okay.
Oh, estimated time of arrival. Nice to meet you.
Ita, how long has your husband been missing?
What was that?
How long has your husband been missing?
She thinks. One. She looks to the sun and she just she motions from where the sun is, like up, about an hour's worth of time.
Your husband's only been gone an hour?
Doesn't want to spend time with Ita. And she kind of
Surely this man is entitled to 1 hour a day, not with his wife.
You do notice that the hill is very slowly starting to move away from the situation.
Well, I looked at Ida compassionately and I say, Ida, you poor creature. You are a beautiful woman and you deserve happiness. To have a husband who would leave you at the drop of a hat just to be alone, it's almost as if he doesn't love you the way you truly deserve.
Oh god.
I know.
Hey!
Real quick.
And,
I'm sorry. Maybe
she reaches up a hand toward you, Orion. Are you letting her grab you?
As long as she's gentle, yeah.
Yeah, she just means she grabs you by the tail. It's not the most gentle. It's like your only saving grace is the fact that you literally sleep by your tail every night anyway. And she grabs you.
the nicest thing ever.
Yeah, and she's that very nice. And she looks at you closely. You be my husband then. She gives you a hug and just starts squeezing up onto you.
Which is giant for.
Oh jeez.
Oh, geez. Is he gonna
Wait.
fuck it?
What's that I see over there?
Wait,
Ida, wait.
The
Is that
Wait.
hill moving?
And the hill
I have
stops moving.
Huh.
Whoa! That hill
Listen,
over there.
You know,
It's over there.
Ida,
a minute ago I could swear that hill
I can do something better for you.
Was over
than
there.
being your husband.
I mean, I don't know
I
this
have something
area.
going
I'm
on.
a
Really-
talking robot.
And-
You have to believe
and the,
me. There's a hill
and-
over there.
And the giant releases the hug, listening to you, Orion, and she just holds you up. What other things saying? And she points to the friends who aren't speaking giant.
And they're like, well, they're trying to help you out as well.
Having no idea what is being said.
I
I'm
have
just watching
something-
this hill move.
I have
Something
something
fell?
for you that will help to impress your husband so much that he will fall in love with you all over again.
And he drops you, and he picks up Electra again. Her? He points.
Yeep.
No, absolutely not.
You get dropped again, Electra.
I'm going to. Your husband is a man of size and strength, is he not?
And she nods, and then like a single tear comes to her eye.
And a man of size and strength respects size and strength. So I'm going to give you something absolutely delicious that will change your life. And I guarantee you, you will be able to chase your husband down and make him yours for all of eternity.
Oh God, no.
Oh, fuck.
And,
Oh, no, no,
Open
fuck.
wide, open wide, Ida. I'd like to give you a drink.
and she does indeed. She does indeed do so.
And
Oh no.
all right, so let me pull this up real quick.
He's making a super hill giant.
Oh
I pour
God.
down my extract of enlarged person into her
Oh
goal.
god. And she takes it and she goes from the huge size category that she is to I believe the next size category up is colossal.
Yes, colossal.
She's gonna use him as a sex toy.
And she is now bigger than the hill that is over there.
And I say, Ida, as we've been talking this whole time, I was able to find your husband. He's right over there, and he's waiting for you.
During your speech and you telling her this, that hill was like putting up little tiny hand, like a couple fingers and going like no 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 no, and then you point his way, and he freezes, and she looks over, and her eyes go like wide. Arrgh, found you, and like the hill kind of goes into a hide and thump thump thump. She starts like going over there, and
Me
literally
want snoo.
Hello?
and literally picks up the hill like as
Oh.
as a whole, just picks up the
Like
whole
a
thing.
basketball.
Yeah, and what you now see as the hill was just the giant's back. And just she just kind of like holds him up by one arm, and you hear her just start talking to him, just like, "You'll never leave my side again. We'll love each other forever and ever."
Oi,
and
quit
ever."
talking me ear off, you bloody bitch!
Fee
And,
fi fo fum.
You do hear the male just kind of the husband rather just kind of looking onward with like daggers in his eyes at you guys, and just suddenly looking very, very defeated, as if he had just escaped and now has only just been recaptured.
I fly quickly over to them, and I say, Ida, the unspoken's blessings are far beyond comprehension, and this is his gift to you. But kind sir, I'm speaking in giant to the husband now that she's picking up. The unspoken is also kind to the lowliest ones, and if you would permit me, I would grant you a gift to make your hardships far less than they are right now.
And he just nods very, very, very fast.
Okay. Open your mouth. I'll give you a drink.
Is it a deafening potion?
And like he I mean he opens his mouth, but it's the wife who just holds him out in front of her in front of herself.
And I pour that into his mouth.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
What?
You're an ass.
Why?
Madman. And he goes to large size, which would fit in her palm, and she kind of holds him and gives him like a squeeze, like one of those little like stress toys. And I mean it's a considerably a more higher pitched grunt, but you just hear and he just looks thoroughly miserable as she gives you a very hard pat on the head. Thump, 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 like he'd almost knock
We
you
should
out of
go
the sky.
now.
And starts to walk off. Thank you, husband, too. And just starts walking off.
Oh,
You're
the
welcome,
sooner we
wife
can
number
leave
12.
this island, the better. I
Oh
don't want
my
to have
God.
to. I don't want to have to meet them after the spell has. After
7 minutes.
If everyone here is done procreating, I think we should move on.
We should really move.
It is evening.
Yeah,
mind you.
let's take that exhausted shit and fucking just peace.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah?
Alright. We'll move 3 and stop here. At
new
this,
tree.
Oh!
All right, we've got a new tree. What do we do with this one?
Well,
That's a
it's
castle and a
morning
tree,
time,
or a
and we're
tower.
still together.
This place itself, funnily enough, it's inset into a sort of deeper recess of water that just kind of seems to be churning around a small kind of abandoned building with one spire on it. I mean, the building itself looks sturdy. There doesn't seem to be like any strange holes in it. It just there's no smoke coming out of any of the chimneys or anything like that. It just generally looks abandoned.
I'm gonna refill my water skin and boil it with prestidigitation.
Alright, let me see here. Your guys' is.
We'll also boil it with other spells if needed be.
This is
also
interesting.
fair. Alrighty. There we go. We turn back this on. Sorry, give me 1 second. Got to find something on here for you guys. Hope you guys don't mind the ambience back.
I like the ambience.
I've been playing mute this entire time.
Let's see.
I might have had a piece of music, but I don't think it's in the right file.
Can we take a 10-minute break?
Yeah,
Yes,
if we could take a little break, I would appreciate that.
go for it.
Okay.
All right, let's be back. in
Recess.
Yeah.
Fucking technical
Derpical
difficulties.
technicalities.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna order some pizza and go eat a pickle because
Yeah, I'm gonna eat a pickle.
yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Okay.
Niggas who like pickles eat a singular pickle.
Might even eat two.
You fucking slut. Alright, fuck. I guess I'll smoke again.
Hold on, I haven't eaten any pickles yet.
Whew. God.
Are you big
Trolls,
smoking
eh?
or medium smoking? Gosh.
I knew a guy who got raped.
Oh, gee, I knew a guy who got raped by a guy, you know. Fuck.
Or I knew
dude,
this
it's
gal
fucking
once. You know,
rough.
I used to work with her, and she got raped.
Golly,
once when
don't
she
you
was-
know?
Well, she was going down Broadway Street, you know, down there, kind of by Fifth and Fifth. You know, by the McDonald's that kind of used to be.
Oh
there,
yeah.
by
By
the,
fucking city center there, dude. You know?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right there. You know, she was coming home from a day at work there, and she decided to take a shortcut home, and well, don't you
Oh,
know?
that's a fucking
she,
mistake right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
weren't
made a
they
big
led to
fucking
another?
mistake.
Fuck,
And,
dude.
well,
That's
she-
rough, dude. Fuck.
Well, and you never believe who did it. You know,
Who was that?
you know what, Jim Peplinski?
Oh,
down at the local
No
church?
fucking way.
Making
No,
a
I don't
murderer.
believe it.
Who's that
It
guy?
wasn't him. It was his cousin. It was his cousin Steve.
Fucking hell.
You know,
really?
like, yeah, no, I used to play hocky with his son
Fucking
back
hell,
in,
dude.
down
Nice.
when we were midgets. You know, well, I guess
Yeah,
he took the
midgets.
wrong
Yeah.
turn. He got expelled from school for shitting in the urinal that one night there, eh?
Fucking hell. All we did to that dude, fuck, was like kick him out for his fucking crooked teeth, you know?
Have you ever seen
Yeah,
that
no,
documentary?
They were just baby teeth. You know, the new ones would have come in nice and clean. You know, I didn't think that
Fucking
would have
hell.
scarred him for life and turn him down this path. You know.
God damn.
You ever seen Making a Murderer? That guy sounds. At one point, they bring him in to question him, and he's, where were you during the night of the murder? I don't know. What do you think about her? I don't know. He's got that. I swear he must have been Canadian at one point, but I think he lives in like Michigan or some shit like that.
It ain't like that.
I don't
It ain't
know.
like that. Once Canadian, I was like,
I don't know.
Yeah, no, it was a pretty cut and dry case there, because we all knew the guy.
right?
I had a beer with him last week.
We all knew the guy. Fuck, there was, like, unironically, there was a murder in my town, like, fucking
Jesus
3 years
Christ.
ago. And, like,
They all knew the guy.
fucking
I should have known
him.
him. He was my cousin.
Hold up there, bud. There's a
Bud.
what's the population? Okay, hold up. What's the population of all y'all cities?
Fuck. I don't know. I live in a
Rough guess. Guesstimate.
2,000.
30,000?
Well,
No, not
Calgary's
even
1,300,000 Tau.
close. Maybe 7,000 people.
2,000.
No, that's not that big. 2K?
No.
Shit, really? 2K? Really?
I come from a very, very small rural town.
Damn.
It's kind of canon that in HCC I've come from the smallest town.
Calgary?
No, fucking Athabasca.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Literally where?
I'd give you Athabasca. Yeah. I was gonna say Calgary. What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
What is
No,
this?
no,
They
no,
must
no,
sell some
no,
pretty
town.
fucking good weed in Calgary.
Where is that?
Um,
Saskatchewan?
Calgary, yeah, sure.
Yeah, no.
My town's population was 5K. Namely, you feel the pain.
I do.
What was the closest city in miles?
10. It's the city I live in right now.
Okay, Mimli.
Yeah.
You live in that. If you live 10 miles from a city, you live in that city, dude.
No, it's
Yeah, if
it's its own province. Like the town that I'm from is Kersey, and like the town neighbor to it is Greeley. Though I'm on like the border side of Greeley, and it extends
Where do you
outward.
live?
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not
After
Canadian, are you?
Okay. I mean, he's not. Mimli. After my city of 6,000, the closest city was Lethbridge,
Oof.
which was what 100. No, it was like 350 miles, maybe.
Mhm.
Lethbridge is closer to Creston than fucking Vancouver?
Yeah. Why do you? Are you high? Are you high?
Fuck, I don't know geometry.
No kidding. Fucking Calgary's closer to Creston than Vancouver, dude.
Shit.
I don't know shit about
Back when
geography.
Anyways, let's continue.
Yeah, what did I miss?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Hey,
You missed fucking
Brashing
Canuck posting,
Perry.
is what you
Yeah.
missed.
Brash and Perry being Canadian.
Oh, fuck.
Posting.
I'm gonna go for a smoke now.
Fucking Leafs.
God damn it, Bryce.
Yikes.
Wait,
Yikes.
are we done our break?
Yeah.
Not yet.
We were on a break.
Go. Just go. We're on break. Go,
Okay.
go.
We're on break, don't you know?
I do kind of want to finish this before 3 a.m.
What
I
time is it
also
coming
agree.
now?
It's only
It's,
9 here.
11:17 where I'm at.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
me,
we
it's,
got time.
It's 9:17 because I'm
Yeah,
in
we
California.
got time.
I'm
We
a
got
central
time.
fag.
I
Can we reach
vastly
a-
respect Spirit and Ring Dancer. They are good horses.
They're very good horses.
Can leave that out there. Good horses.
I'm
Can we
glad
reach
you...
a stopping point by midnight?
I was thinking, yeah.
What's your time?
What time
I'm
is it?
central.
Midnight. What time?
It's 11:18 right now, so in the next.
Yeah, same here.
45 minutes. Okay. We got it. We got it.
I'm glad
Brash
you
is gonna
guys
take one time.
appreciate Spirit. My other party does not.
I love
Dude,
Spirit.
Spirit is
Mainly, I don't
awesome.
know what you're at. I don't know what the other party's smoking, dude. Spirit is my fucking bae at this point.
She has an amazing dock, a very nice dock. I can tell she keeps it.
Oh, yeah. Lovely dog.
Have you rolled a perception on that one, dude?
I looked her over head to toe with a 32 heal check, dude. I know exactly what she looks like.
She's a good horse.
She's a good horse.
And I mean, a rogue who, does her job right, helps the party, and causes a little bit of mischief. She's just fun. She's not here to hurt anybody. Of course, nobody's really pissed her off yet.
Oh, they pissed her off. Well, I mean, she was doing her little like sarcastic little jabs to the other party that she's currently assisting right now, and they currently ended the last session halfway through combat with her right now, and one of them is trying to actually kill her.
Oh. Well, somebody needs to hit her with Cat's Grace and Reduced Person, and she'll take care of that issue.
Oh no, another NPC who is kind of friends with her to begin with is an Arcanist. Mind you, they're level 11, and she has Flesh to Stone if it comes down to it.
Actually, I have a favor to ask y'all. Would y'all be willing to stop our session right here because it's right before we go into the building?
I'm fine with it, honestly, but Didn't feel like we really accomplished a lot, but I'm okay
I mean,
with it.
I
if we
wouldn't
need
be
to.
opposed if you want to. I'm fine with it. I'd be willing to keep going though.
Up to the group.
I'm
if you guys,
hit or
if you guys
miss.
want to, just let me know.
I can go until midnight, so another 45 minutes, probably stretch it out to an hour if we need to. I just thought this would be a natural stopping point right here, a quick save before we continue.
That's fine by me. But that does also lead me to another question. What does next Saturday look like for you guys? Would it be possible to throw one in?
I'm good. Like,
Not next Saturday, like actually next Saturday,
Yeah, like the next Saturday.
29th? Yeah, I'm down. 29th.
I could play on the 29th.
But you, Theo.
Is Theo
Rip.
smoking or somebody else step out for a smoke?
Brashy. wanted
Theo
to
and
go
Brashy
smoke.
are the two that we don't
I'm
know.
not sure what Theo's up to.
I think they only said he'd be good to do it.
Usually on Saturdays, because I think this was my. I think so far is the only Saturday. Today is the only Saturday where I don't have a gym day.
if
I'm
so, say goodbye to the say goodbye to the
I'm
recording.
fine with anybody who wants to stop. I'm down with anybody who wants to continue.
Yeah, same.
I'm down to wait till next week. Give you guys a little bit more to do.
Yeah, let's go ahead and call it
Brashy,
here, and
next-
maybe we can work out a different day
Yeah,
to do it next
Brashy,
week if we need to.
maybe not Saturday. Next week, anytime work for you or?
I've got. Okay,
I'm
liquor
free Saturday or Sunday.
Okay,
liquor
really quickly,
exchange is
say
on
goodbye. Say goodbye
Thursday.
to the recording, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye.
Alright.
Walker
I'll be
bar.
there.